Ahoy! I'm Hunter, and this is a hero story,
I'm
and it's just
not
me,
Hunter.
and I'm Hunter, and it's great to be Canadian.
Yeah,
Uh,
you sound just like me.
what do you people say? I mean, we people. What do I say? Because I'm you,
A. Say
dude.
the word A,
A, that's
and
crazy, eh?
yeah, that's it. ODR.
What does that mean?
Just say it. Say meet me at the ODR.
ODR.
There you
Meet
go.
me at the
Now you're Canadian.
ODR.
All right, bud.
What does that mean?
You don't worry about it.
Is it
All
like
right,
a?
bud. I'll be there. Bring some twigs and some pucks for you.
I don't think this is a bad thing, but it sounds like a gay thing. Is that a
No,
gay
it's
thing?
not.
Okay.
Does
Is it
sound
like
like it. Yeah,
yeah, meet me at the
it sounds like it
ODR.
now that I say it out
Yeah,
loud.
meet me at the ODR.
All
Is it a
right, I'll
hockey
be there,
thing?
bud.
Don't you all play
It is a
hockey?
hockey thing. It is
Okay,
a
all
hockey
right. We
thing.
have hockey here.
Outdoor
Dude,
rink.
your shirt is ridiculous. I just saw
I
that
know.
your shirt is Did you've been wearing that all day? For audio listeners, it's the Batman logo, but it's got a Canadian flag printed over it. Come on.
You called me out for this shirt like I want to say like 4 years ago, and I put it on for the podcast to see if you noticed, and you
Oh
did
my God.
immediately.
Yeah, like wait a second. I'm wearing a Batman hoodie. It's cool. It's just got the regular
Yeah.
freaking Batman logo. Yours says, where do you buy that? Okay, in New York, in America, I'm assuming every major city of what's it called?
Like gift
Fucking
shops. You're
tourism.
gonna talk
Yeah,
about gift
yeah,
shops?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I Heart New York, but never once are you gonna see someone actually from New York have an I Heart New York shirt.
Mhm. I
That seems
bought
like
this
a
because
thing you would wear if you weren't
yeah,
Canadian.
I bought it as a Canadian because I was going to Australia and I didn't want
And you
people to
needed
think
everyone to know
I needed everyone to know. And that people were just like, Canadian, I'm Canadian. So people were Canadian there and they would point it out.
there's Canadians in
That's it.
Australia.
There is, yeah. So warning to Harper, who is
Oh
not here at the
Jesus.
moment. Harper
No.
actually he had a growth spurt overnight, and now he's too tall to be in his room where he records. So he's
Exactly. He
trying to
busted out
start.
the roof.
Yeah, he's trying to fix that, and so hopefully he might join later this episode. We will see.
Yeah. Well,
Daredevil
there's
came out this week, though.
if there was felt like substantial amount of stuff to talk about, but it's always one of those things where I'm like when I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, there's like a few things. There's a few things. There's some
There's not
stuff.
a
There's
lot, but
stuff.
there's the stuff that is in our conversation topics today are pretty big.
Yeah,
Daredevil
yeah, yeah.
came, Daredevil season 2, Born Again season 2. I
Daredevil
know, I know.
came. Yes.
Yeah, I realized what just happened. Um, Superman,
He
Spider-Man issue
actually
one.
did in the show. Yeah, Superman, Spider-Man.
Superboy Prime took up the mantle this week.
Yep.
So some good comics to talk about, which I'm looking forward
Ultimate
to kind of
Endgame.
hearing your thoughts. Ultimate Endgame #3. Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner took up the main mantle. So
Yeah, some
some
good
good
stuff.
comics to discuss. But we'll probably start with the news this week. Do you want to talk about that Mario thing first?
Yeah, just go
Because
for it. Yeah. So there was a Mario poster. I saw this and I said and you said to bring it up because you said you would have actually physically reacted to this in a movie theater and they shouldn't have spoiled it. And I feel like
yes,
that's
and
just not true.
every comment is like, why would they reveal this? Because it's out next week. And I guess, spoiler if you're not online, but they revealed Fox McCloud from the Star Fox series is going to be in
Yeah.
the Mario movie.
I didn't
Also
even
known as not
know
a Mario
I
character.
would have just called him Star Fox. That's what I would have called him.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I would react because he's Fox McCloud of the Star Fox fleet. He's the
Oh, this
commander of the Star Fox fleet. So
I just know he does some crazy kicks in Smash, right?
yeah, he does. He
I like those
does with his
kicks.
metal legs. He had to cut off his
Oh.
legs so then
Has he ever met
he
Sonic?
doesn't like go paralyzed. In Not in like canon. That's what you mean.
It feels like a Sonic character. It feels like an out there Sonic
He's a
character.
Star Fox character. He's from Star.
Uh,
He is the
they can
Star
merge
Fox.
those
Well,
universes.
his dad was actually the Star Fox, but his dad died, and so they
Oh.
always remind him of that. Your father will be proud,
Mr.
Fox.
Star Fox is my father, right? That kind of thing.
That's the one. Star Fox as a franchise is not popular. I get it. He's known for
Yeah.
Smash Bros, as Tyler can see here. But
Yeah,
as someone who is a
and
Star Fox
I know
fan,
those maps. There's Star Fox maps in Smash.
yeah, stages.
Yeah,
I've never
stages.
heard
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
call it maps, but
Yeah, there
yeah.
you go. Maps.
But yeah, I mean, you can go on the Cornelia and stuff.
Yeah,
But
which
the
we all
only
know.
thing like that Star Fox is like known for as a joke is every time you do something in the original game, his little like Pippy the Toad and Falco and Wolf, well not Wolf, but they would come on screen and be like, "Your father would love that. He'd be proud,
Oh,
Fox." And
okay.
his father is
They're
like a known figure that died. So this is like a
oh.
meme like they can't stop reminding him like, "Your father's dead, by the way."
Do you think that's
So
are they the do the barrel roll guys or is that a different
yeah,
thing?
yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
are.
Okay, look at that. There you
Do a
go.
barrel roll. Yeah, so you
Okay.
know him. So I would react because this is not a this is a Mario movie. What's Fox McCloud doing here? Are we gonna see Falco? Are we gonna see Wolf? Are we gonna see Pippi? Are we gonna see, you know? I'm a
You would so
uh,
but do you what are the odds it's more than a second? I guess he gave him a poster, right?
he has a poster, so and he's in the trailer, so he was suspected.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
shot of like a bunch of Mario characters
So
looking at a
what so
planet,
what's the
and you
big
can see
deal?
his arm. But everyone's like, that's not Star Fox. That people are thinking that it's just like a weird looking motorcycle. But some
Okay.
people were like, but it's the same like colors because it's blurry. You just see like his hip and his arm. So people were like, oh no, it's Luigi's motorcycle, but no, it's Star Fox. The big deal is like it's okay. What if I'm trying to think of an
No,
example
I
here.
understand the big deal in terms of crossover. I'm just not I'm just like if you
Mhm.
guys already suspected he's in the movie, why is it such a big deal they showed him in a poster?
It's kind of like the Multiverse of Madness. It's like, okay, Multiverse of Madness is coming out. What if a week before they showed posters of the entire Illuminati?
But I
Like
feel
we
like they
suspected
did.
them. We
I feel like they
suspected
pretty
them,
much did though. I feel like that
but
was
they
already
didn't.
spoiled. I feel like we were already like, yeah, Reed Richards
Yeah,
was there.
exactly. We had an idea, but it's like they showed like John
I
Krasinski as Reed
guess, I
Richards and
guess.
everything. Like it's just kind of like well, the movie's out in 6 days. Like,
Yeah. Is
why are you
it, do you
showing it
think,
now?
so what is, you think they're going to do a Smash movie?
Yeah, I think this is gonna lead up to it
But
because they
with
Pikmin are in this,
what
and
do you cross over though for a Smash movie? Because I feel like the franchise crossover would be the, like, Sonic and Mario.
well, yeah, you cross over everyone.
But do
You
you
just
do
bring
Sonic
everyone
and
in.
Mario in like a movie? Do you do like,
Yeah, that would be interesting,
how
but
do
it's
you
like
do that?
Sonic
Because
movies
he's
are
a live
live
action.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
you
Or do you
do
do
a
like
different
Space Jam?
version.
Do you super
Uh,
realistic Sonic but
I think
cartoony Mario? And then you
I
get
think this Sonic could still look good next to Mario. It's just,
yeah.
you know, if there's as long as there's no human like live action characters
No,
around, I
but
think just
you do
Sonic
need James
alone.
Marsden in there.
Do you?
Well,
Okay.
he's always in those movies. He's always in movies where he's hanging out with CGI characters, especially animals.
That's true. Him, yeah, he doesn't even have to be playing his character in the Sonic movies. He could
Yeah,
be a
exactly.
different
You could just
character.
be James Marsden, the actor. Like, hey,
Yeah, I
I'm
guess he
James
has to
Marsden.
be. I'm
Or you can be
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could be
I guess they
Cyclops.
could bring it in. But yeah, the point is they spoiled it and that sucks. And I was looking, I mean, I'm still gonna see it day one. I'm hoping there's still some surprises left that isn't Wario. But I don't know. Nintendo's the
Oh, I
one thing I
see.
don't really talk about on this podcast that I'm like a
You
huge,
really
huge
you think
mega
that?
fan of.
I
After
think
after the last
I
five
think
minutes.
everyone knows this. No, I think this is like an established thing about you. I'm fairly sure you've said
No,
I don't
I
talk about Nintendo
yes.
a lot all the time.
No, people know that I'm a fan, but I don't have conversations on this podcast on it because you guys aren't
Sure,
fans.
yes. Yeah. I was
I'm
not
not
a
gonna
Nintendo kid.
talk
I
about
had I
Zelda
had a
for an
Wii.
hour.
I feel like everyone had a
Same.
Wii though.
Yeah, I think the whole world did. I had a
I
Wii U. I'm ashamed to
oh
say that.
nobody had
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I was the only I
The
still have it. It's actually in the room right there. I
God, the
know it's I could
DS.
bring it. I could show it.
I don't need it. I don't need you to show me.
Okay.
The DS was what age were you when you got a DS? When did they come out?
Um I would have been in the I would have been in the third grade. I
Third
got a
grade
DS
for you.
Lite.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember I got a DS Lite because it was my parents bought it for me because I was moving to Canada from Australia. I used to live in
Uh-huh.
Australia, so when I was moving, they wanted me to have something for the flight. So they bought me a
Oh.
DS.
It
And I got
says
Yoshi's Story for it.
released worldwide in 2004, 2005. Okay. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I
I
did
moved to
have?
Canada in 2007. So
I see. Oh, okay. I feel like I probably got it around the same time, but I would not have been in the third grade. But I
you would have
did
been just born.
have, yeah, I was a newborn. I had the Game Boy Advance. That thing was
I did too.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I took it
Dude, I had
everywhere.
like yeah, oh. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys if you had them, but like you could get like little movies. You get like I got like the first couple episodes
Yeah,
of SpongeBob on
I
my
was
on
about to say I
my
had SpongeBob.
yeah,
Yeah.
on my Game Boy. Classic.
Yeah, I
Oh
had
my
some Pokemon
God.
episodes. Yeah,
Oh God. What a
I think you can get like the
shitty
first Shrek
screen.
movie.
Yeah, what a shitty screen to watch a movie on. The Nintendo Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance.
pretty
Oh
sure I had
my
Shark
God.
Tale as well, which is
Wow.
very quiet.
I
I
had
don't think anyone ever watched a full thing on there, but
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I watched. I think I had Codename Kids Next Door. I remember watching that a lot of the
oh,
time.
I whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Dude, I saw on someone's computer yesterday a sticker of Codename Kids Next Door. I was like, whoa,
You're like the
whoa.
Ratatouille, like the food critic, where
Yeah,
it's
literally,
like,
it blew my mind. I never would have remembered that, nor did I ever expect to see someone else like have a reference to
yeah.
it that they wear
Why
every
would you?
freaking day. Yeah.
I
Um,
get a Codename Kids Next Door shirt.
yeah,
I'd
you
wear
get a
that
tattoo maybe?
with like a Canadian flag on it too.
Well, I like the
Like
Codename Kids Next Door, the guy, the red one. Is he like number one or something? Because
number one, yeah, he
yeah,
was bald.
because he looks like Stewie.
He has the same head shape.
He's
That's
got the
right.
same head shape as Stewie Griffin.
It wouldn't.
So
I can't remember his voice, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was also British,
sounds like Stewie. Well, you
like
know
a
what? They
British
might
kid.
finally
Yeah.
bridge that gap in the Stewie Family Guy spinoff. So
Oh, good segue. That's a big That's our
that's a
biggest conversation.
big piece of news
Episode
here.
title is the
How excited are you for
Stewie solo
Stewie?
series.
Yeah. How
Two
excited are you
seasons
for Stewie?
immediately
I
too.
know,
I
dude.
don't know.
I listen, this is a joke, but it's not a joke. I would actually like if we did a versus battle episode. I think you could put Stewie up there with anybody. I think Stewie could
Really,
legitimately. I think Stewie's as big of a threat as Reed Richards. As big of a threat as like Reed Richards or Doctor Manhattan.
but he's a
Or
gag character, so
but he could do anything. That kid can do anything, and he's
okay.
real.
I
He's wicked
guess.
smart,
I
and
guess.
he's got time travel.
Okay.
And he's got like a bunch of guns. And he knows kung fu. He's
Okay.
pretty skilled. He's a good kid.
That's it.
I like him.
There's a it's kind of on the same kind of level, but it would go this way where there is a Dragon Ball Super episode, filler episode, where there's another Toriyama creation from like the 80s called I think it's Doctor Slump. And
Okay,
it was a comedy manga series that he wrote. And it was just like it's like Calvin and Hobbes, like it's like 4 pages and
I
then you're
see.
done kind of
Yeah,
thing. And it was about this little girl that could defeat anyone in a fight. And there's a Dragon Ball Super filler episode where she comes in and she beats up Vegeta and the whole
I
time
see.
Vegeta's yelling like it doesn't count because she's a gag character, so it's very fourth wall breaking. They didn't care this
I
episode.
think
So I
yeah.
think
I
that would happen with Stewie.
you think because Stewie, I feel like he's. How do you beat him? How do you beat him? You can't. He's
I'm a
inevitable.
gun, I
You
guess,
know,
right?
he's his ancestor is Leonardo da Vinci. Truth,
Wouldn't that also make like Peter
Peter.
Griffin's answer?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. But I maybe might be
Okay.
Lois's ancestor. Maybe I would assume because Peter's kind of Peter. Listen,
His
Peter's got a
Lois's
weird family
family's rich,
tree.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it could be from Da Vinci.
Oh. Do you watch Ted 2? Like the show, season 2?
No, I'm waiting for my friends to watch it. Ted season one had no right to be funny, and it was. I
It
thought it was. I
was.
thought it was so funny.
I would say
I am.
season 2 is better.
I'm itching to watch season two. I seriously am itching to watch it.
It's it works. I don't like the movies, so it's
Yeah.
weird that this
Or
works.
you don't really like Seth MacFarlane as a guy that makes jokes, right?
I mean, it's not that I don't like him. It's just I don't consume his media, I guess.
Yeah, you don't watch a lot of Family
My
Guy. That's unfortunate.
I see Family Guy clips every so often, and when I see clips, they're usually funny because they're picked
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
reason, right?
Yeah,
But no, I've watched a few Family Guy episodes, and they're always just kind of awkward. I don't know.
I love it.
But
You know,
that's
I love it.
my opinion on it.
I think the first I probably have the first 8 or 9 seasons of Family Guy almost completely memorized just from watching them over and over as a kid.
Jeez.
Probably on the freaking Nintendo DS or whatever.
Probably
I had the
on the Game Boy.
PSP. The PSP probably had Family Guy on it. I bet you it did.
It did, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably people listening right now that clicked on this episode hoping to hear us talk about Daredevil and Superman and
Now we're
Spider-Man.
talking about Stewie. Stewie,
We're talking
Superman,
about
Spider
Stewie.
Man. That's a crossover I
Did you
want.
watch the Cleveland show?
No.
Why?
Why do you think?
Oh, okay. It's
Not
exactly
that
the reason I'm
reason.
thinking.
Not that
Okay.
reason.
But you'll
Just
watch
because
Stewie.
I want. I'm no. I probably actually won't watch Stewie.
Okay.
I
So
haven't really
let's move
been
on.
waiting for Stewie. I just want the Family Guy movie. That's what I want. I want Peter Griffin. I want to see his arm in a Mario trailer, and then for them to spoil his
No,
reveal in a
that's
poster.
Luigi's motorcycle.
No, that's Peter Griffin, dude. I know what Peter Griffin looks like. I swear that's the giant chicken
And
behind him. Yeah.
then they spoil it in a movie poster a week beforehand. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good.
That's the dream. That's the dream right there.
Yeah.
God, I hope Mario has some surprises because now I feel like I know everything.
Yeah.
Oh, moving on.
Moving on. Daredevil Born Again. You want to start with that?
Sure, yeah. Episode
Season
one
season
released.
2, episode
Um,
1. What's it called? Northern Star.
yeah,
Um,
based off of the ship that is called the Northern Star, which is revealed in the first few seconds.
yes,
I
also
uh I
or
watched it with
the
Chelsea, and as soon as I hit play, I'm like, oh, Northern Star. I wonder what that means. And then immediately see the boat, and you're like, oh,
yeah. Or like, oh, what
that's
kind of
that's what it
oh,
means.
they're getting metaphorical with these titles. Who's someone's
Ooh,
Northern Star? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna go to space.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. I think also Northern Star is a term they use maybe in season 3. It's like what Dex called that chick he was obsessed with, maybe. Something like that. I saw a clip recently. I was like, oh
Maybe I can
yeah.
see that. Yeah, I can see
Which
that.
also has nothing to do with anything. Maybe Dex is gonna repurpose that and Daredevil's gonna become his Northern Star. Gross.
Ooh,
Um,
could be, could be.
but from the first couple not even seconds, first couple minutes, I'm like, I came home and I'm like, you know what? I'm so ready for this. I know I've kind of been shitting all over this show for the past year, but like when there's Daredevil out, you're excited for Daredevil. Like regardless of how much hype you had beforehand, when it's actually ready, I'm excited for it, right? Like I'm not really hyped for this issue next week, but I'm sure when I buy it, I'll be like, fuck, I love Daredevil, right? Um, so I'm watching and it just cuts and it's like immediately he's in the black suit. It's all painted up. He's doing his shit. He's got the logos. And I'm like, oh, we're in this. We're in this. Where it's actually
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
starts.
Daredevil. He's being Daredevil right now. And he
They did
kicks
the
some
aspect
ass.
ratio thing.
Yeah, I love that.
It
It
changes when
looks,
he's like listening. Oh,
listen, I don't think it looks amazing. I think people are maybe exaggerating on how bad it looks. I think it looks good.
looks fine.
It's a bit awkward. So I saw someone post like, "Oh, Daredevil is consider submitting for the Emmys the fog machine for best supporting actor because there's just so much fog in every scene, which I hate. I do
Yeah,
hate that. There's so much fog just
yeah,
blurring everything up.
it is
But
noticeable. Yeah.
yeah, but I think it looks good. It's a bit too shiny. It's a bit too like much light shooting through freaking windows and stuff. But like harshly at the camera. I mean, not
Especially like, yeah, when he's with
yeah,
Karen in the hideout.
yeah. But I think it looks good. And I was very surprised overall on how much I started to feel for some of these characters that like last season I was just completely fucking done with immediately. Like I'm like, oh, my goat, Cherry's my goat now. Cherry's the great. I love him. He's great. Like, and last season
Heart
I was like,
attack.
who the fuck is this guy? You remember
He's a foggy.
you remember the ending to the last season where it's like, we need to build an
Oh,
army, and they go to a
and
room and
it's
it's Cherry. And like, what?
yeah.
Who even is this guy? Now
We
I'm
thought it
like,
would be Jessica Jones.
yeah, now
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is the guy. I love this guy. I don't know who he is really still, but I kind of I
No
feel for him.
idea. But he
I felt
knows
the same
Matt's
way.
identity, so
I felt the same way kind of about Heather Glenn. I'm kind of starting to feel that subplot a little
I
bit.
like her, but it does help
It's
that she is a
interesting.
comic character.
What do you mean?
Well, like, is Cherry a comic character?
I don't know, but does what does that help with?
Well, it's like Heather is like, oh, she's from the comics. Well, Cherry's just like, who's this? Isn't just Paul.
Let's look it up. It's just Paul. Let's look up
I don't know. It's hard
Detective
to care.
Cherry.
You know, a character comes in. We're not so like I'm not like, oh, I'm the biggest Heather fan ever.
Heather Glenn,
But
yeah.
Heather fan ever.
Oh,
Heather
nice.
fan ever.
There you
Okay.
go.
Is Cherry a character?
I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
I
It
don't think
does
so
not
either.
seem like it.
But it's like, oh, she's from the comics. This is the role she played in the comics. And she's playing that role right now, and we kind of know her story. It's what's cool to see that adapted. While Cherry, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, to an extent.
like your reaction. Who is this guy? Like,
Yeah, when they had him last season, it's like there's so many characters last season that are introduced, and you're just like, God, who? You're not fucking Foggy, so get off of my screen. And it's like characters that I should like you said, like Heather Glenn or even Kirsten McDuffie is underbaked. Cherry is another example. Like I'm like, okay, well, you
Mhm.
killed Foggy for this guy. You killed Foggy so we could spend more time with these characters. I don't care about these characters. And now I'm kind of like into it. Everyone's fit their roles to an extent. There's still some empty
Mhm.
space around a lot of them, but definitely they're more comfortable this season. And it's because this season isn't chopped to shit. Um,
Yeah, and they're able to actually focus on it. And it's only
yeah,
been one episode, so it's hard to
yeah.
tell what we're
Listen,
getting
yeah,
into.
I didn't think it was like peak. I didn't think it was like the Netflix show level at all, but I thought it was pretty good.
No.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the ending too. I thought that
Yes,
last little fight was good. When his mask was revealed, I was excited, and then I
me
wasn't so
too.
excited, and then I was excited again.
Yeah, exactly. They really that was a complete roller coaster when they hit him with the freaking baton and he goes to the floor and they pull his mask off. I was like, I actually I it's one of those things where you like sit forward in the chair.
You
I was
you
like,
lean in.
oh
They're doing
shit.
it.
Yeah, well, they're gonna do
Yeah.
something like, oh, one of these guys is gonna get away. Matt Murdock's Daredevil, it spreads. Oh, that's what the season's about. And then they get killed. I'm like, oh, all right, they got killed. And then I'm thinking like, oh, well, that's not the Punisher that's killing them though. Like, because apparently
Yeah,
he's
it's
not in this
Bullseye.
season, and it's Bullseye. I I have I don't really know what they're doing with Bullseye this season. Obviously,
Well, he
he's
hasn't appeared yet,
incredible.
technically.
Yeah, obviously he's incredible. I'm a bit weary, I will say. I don't think they're obviously not going to do some redemption arc. I don't think they're that stupid. But
I think he's gonna try to have his own, but he's never gonna be
yes,
accepted.
yeah, and it should never be because he's a legit psychopath. But
Yeah.
I think like not even like a fun psycho like any other character that we could get behind to have a redemption arc. Like no, he's like he enjoys killing people, innocent people for the
No.
most part.
I want Matt to carve the bullseye into his head.
The yeah,
He's
I mean
in
he did it
Bendis's
for
run.
he killed Foggy, so he might as well. But that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say is like I really hope they. I feel like they're gonna go a buddy thing this season, like kind of like like an awkward buddy cop kind of thing. There's gonna be
Like
so
they have the
many
same
scenes.
goal.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. This season's gonna be carried a lot by YouTube videos of like Daredevil and Bullseye funny scenes or whatever, like stuff like that, like
Oh
where they're
God,
having little
yeah.
conversations. I think this season's going to be carried by that because it will be enjoyable and fun. But I'm very weary around how they're going to handle Matt in that because I just don't see how he could team up with Bullseye or why he ever would. They just have
He
to
teams
make
with
that make
Punisher.
sense. Yeah, but Bullseye killed Foggy.
Yeah, okay. I think I find good point.
Punisher did not kill Foggy.
Yeah, yeah,
Punisher complimented Foggy, I think, right? Last season. He's like, he was a great
probably.
guy, Red, or whatever.
Yeah, probably. It's cool
So,
that we're getting this, which will lead into the Punisher special, which will lead
yeah.
into Spider-Man, which will lead
Yeah.
into Robert Downey Jr. So it's cool that
Mm-hmm.
we have like a pathway
Damn it.
right now.
Yeah, and it's interesting that there are ties to the MCU in this. That was very interesting. The whole okay, well, yeah, there's Matthew Lillard's
Guy with a
character, right?
flag. Yeah.
Mr. Yeah, the guy with the flag. I got a DVD here. You got the green guy. You got the guy with the hammer. You got the bow and arrow
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, there
Um,
was always MCU ties. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, exactly. You remember when they revealed like the big poster for the Daredevil season one? You see the Avengers Tower in the background. You're like, oh my god, I can't wait for him to meet the
Oh
Avengers.
yeah.
I can't wait for him to be
And
in Infinity
we
War.
still
Yeah,
haven't had that.
never. That was never gonna happen.
Been like
Um,
16 years.
yeah, but the Mr. Charles, right? Matthew Lillard's character. Gotta be honest, I'm totally unimpressed. I was
It's
expecting him to
just
do a
Matthew
different
Lillard.
thing. Yeah, I was expecting him to do a different thing. I don't know why. I guess I was expecting that. I wasn't expecting like so much Stu Mocker in there. There's a lot of
Yeah,
it,
it is.
and there's a lot of
Yeah,
Shaggy as well. He's
a
doing
little
his
bit.
goofy Matthew Lillard thing, and like it's good. He's good because that's who he is. But I just don't. I don't. I guess I don't believe this character. I don't buy his character.
I mean, we don't know anything about him yet, to be fair.
I know, but he's one of those guys where it's clearly like he's got a high position in the world. He's moved his way up, and like to bring out the 10th anniversary of a movie we love, Batman v Superman. Like Lex
Oh
Luthor is
yeah.
so crazy in that movie. You're wondering like, okay, but how did he build a fucking company? Like, how does he even run this company? How does he put his shoes on in the morning? He's so
Yeah.
insane. Like
Hmm.
I feel that kind of way around this character. Not that he's crazy out of his mind, at least not that we can see so far, but that I just don't see how he could be so high up and seemingly so goofy. Because I also don't
Yeah.
buy him doing anything physical. you know?
Okay, yeah, I get that. I mean, yeah, I agree with all those points. I just we don't know who he is yet, so I'm like saving my full
Yeah.
judgment on him. And I
I
like
also
Matthew
just
Lillard,
yeah,
but we'll see.
I was it's like I hate Fisk now. Totally hate Fisk now. Like beyond like enjoying him as a bad guy. Like I actually really dislike him. And Matthew Lillard, I also disliked his character. So I'm like, I kind of feel Fisk actually. Like, when Fisk is staring at him,
They
like
keep
he
cutting
clearly
to
he wants to do his thing that he did to the commissioner last season to
yeah,
Matthew
just
Lillard. He's
yeah,
constantly thinking about that in every scene, and I love you could tell that that's exactly what he's thinking about. But like, I kind of just want him to do it. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I think he will. I think he will snap, and I think that's how
Yeah,
the season will end. Was Fisk snaps, and now he's like everyone wants him dead on like the crime empire of the world or whatever it is.
maybe.
So
Okay.
maybe Daredevil has to defend him or something like that.
Yeah,
We'll
oh,
see.
that'd be interesting. Yeah, because there's interesting ties to the larger MCU. Like with Matthew Lillard's character, they're tying in Thunderbolts and Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, right? What's her
Hmm.
name? Julia Louis Dreyfus's character,
Yeah,
and I think that's neat. I really actually enjoy that. That's very cool, right?
yeah,
Because last season when it's like Fisk is employing or enforcing martial law in New York City, I'm like, dude, the mayor of New York could not get away with a fucking curfew for no reason, right? He just could not. Like that just would not happen, right?
yeah, yeah.
And like, because not just and Matt brings this up, like he's like, we're gonna send this to Albany, we're gonna tell the state capitol like that Fisk has gone nuts, and they're gonna revoke his license. I don't know how that works. They're gonna strip him of his
They're
title of
gonna figure
mayor,
it out. They're gonna
right?
figure it out. Yeah.
But also the U.S. government seemingly would not be cool with that. But it seems like he's got deals with Val, probably to get those guns into her army or whatever. Uh,
Hmm.
that with the Northern Star thing, that she kind of depends on him a little bit, and he's kind of using her for leverage. And I think
Yeah.
that's interesting. The only thing I really don't get is just how or why she could support the mayor of New York having an anti-vigilante ban when she's
After.
just got a new Avengers team in New York in the tower
Oh yeah, that's right. It is
24/7
in New York.
there. And like that clearly has happened, I think. Right? I'm pretty sure that
Yeah, it
they've
must have.
placed Thunderbolts before this on the timeline. So
So,
I don't
do
see
you
the
think we'll see
logic of
her in
that.
this season?
I think it's possible we see her because she was first in a TV show. She was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So
Yeah, and she's in everything too. So,
yeah. And she was in Wakanda Forever, right? Yeah. She was the thing is in
Hawkeye, I
Hawkeye,
think.
I don't
Yeah,
think she was in Hawkeye, but she's obviously the one that hired what's her name?
Elena,
Yelena. Yeah, I almost called her Florence
Kate
Pugh.
Bishop. Yeah.
Yes, to kill Hawkeye. Or I guess it seems like Fisk hired her to
Oh
hire
no, she was at the end of Black Widow.
yeah, yes, but then that leads into Hawkeye, which also leads into
Yes.
this because Fisk is in this and that.
Oh,
um
it's the MCU's connected.
yeah,
Who would have
exactly.
thought?
Um
Whoa.
and I think that is cool. I mean, I don't need, I guess, for there to be major ties. Like you don't have to show the new Avengers in the show, obviously.
No, you
Be
don't.
cool. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Listen, I don't think the premise of this show makes any sense in a universe where like all of these characters do exist in New York. But that's just the
Hmm.
basis of comic books. Like obviously this story would happen in the comics and we would think the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Except that they probably would have Spider-Man and all them team up, but there's a TV show,
Yeah.
so you can't. Um, so I don't really care that all that much. And I like Daredevil being the figurehead, the leader of this rebellion. That's really neat. I love the logos being the logo of the rebellion.
Yeah.
Um, and I like that it's tying in. I just do wonder what they're gonna do with Fisk next. I really think you could do something like President Fisk, but that's a whole different show. That's a whole different thing. I don't even know what you do with that.
I don't think they will. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think after this, they're both going to go to jail. I think Matt and Fisk will both go to jail.
You send
And
Fisk to
I think
jail
we'll do,
again?
maybe not actually. Yeah. Well, Matt for sure. I think Matt's getting arrested.
Yeah, Fisk maybe has to go away, definitely. But
But I think he's in
physically, I
season three,
guess.
though. He is in season three because
Yeah, I
they're
mean, he
talking
would.
about filming season three.
I'm sure he's in season three. He's probably not the main. I think once he's done Mayor Fisk, he's no longer the main villain of the show. He just is a character in the show. I don't know where he goes. Fisk is the one I'm unsure. I'm fairly sure this season ends with Matt in jail or something like that. Like I'm fairly sure
Yeah.
that that's where we're going to end up. But Fisk is a whole different can of
And
worms.
his identity will likely still be revealed. He was on, I don't know what he was on last night, but he did a podcast that came out last night and or an interview, and he said he had a very challenging scene that he filmed this week where he was doing a fight scene, but as Matt Murdock without the glasses on. So his whole thing was like it's hard because you have to act blind, so you can't look directly at what's coming at you, but you still have to dodge it. So it's like, okay, so Matt Murdock's having a fight scene.
Yeah, I mean that could be anything. I mean he had one of those in season 3 as well.
I guess, yeah, he
Um,
did. Yeah. But he had the
but
glasses on. And, well, that doesn't mean anything. I
the
guess.
prison fight though, he had no glasses. Remember, he's trying to pretend to not be blind, and
Yeah,
so
that
that
was
that could be one
awesome.
of that
Yeah,
was awesome. Yeah, that was filmed 5 minutes away from my house, which is crazy.
you could have been
Um,
there.
I guess it's weird to think that like they had to Charlie Cox had to have passed by my street to get there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing over here, man? How did you get over here? None of us knew about that. Anyway, um, very cool. I think Daredevil. Um, I the next season. Oh wait, we don't have to talk about next season. Like, let's get through this season first. Uh, I'm excited for it. I think the Heather subplot is interesting. They've gone full tilt heel with her, which is I think more interesting. I
Seeing things.
guess she is seeing things. She's seeing Muse just walk around and doing this,
Yeah,
doing
she's
these
talking to
ones.
Lalo.
I like that. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. You have seen Better Call Saul now, right?
I have.
He's
I
wonderful.
like there's a scene where she's looking at Muse like in the background, and you see Lalo's face. He just raises an eyebrow. He's like,
Yeah. He's
you
like,
can tell that
is
she's
she,
seeing things.
is she crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
I
you can
love.
totally tell.
He's so good. I mean, it's not a waste to have him as swordsman as Jack Duquesne. You could have him. Harper and I said this a while ago. Like you could have had him as Iron Man. Like you could recast. He could be Tony Stark 100%. Um, but
Yeah, an older
but
Tony. Yeah.
but Jack Duquesne, I guess, is good. It's good enough to have him there, right? And to give
Mhm.
him like a more prominent spot in this season is very fun. It's just to have scenes where he's in there acting with other characters is
Yeah,
always good.
I hope he has a role in this too.
Yeah, it seems
Like,
like he will because it's interesting. Like just seeing his name in the credits, I'm like, oh, he's got like a substantial part of this, I guess.
hmm
Um,
oh, that's right. Yeah, in the opening scene, yeah, opening credits. I mean,
so,
yeah.
but yeah, the Heather thing where she's like, I can lock you up in here forever. We can postpone your trial. We can do all this stuff. The guys can kick the shit out of you, and then I can talk later. Like, I was like, dude, did you get this evil last? Were you this evil at the in the last episode? Like in the finale? I don't remember her being that evil,
No, I
but
think she's just yeah.
I kind of like it. I like how it shows Fisk like because I honestly don't know if I believe that that's what she's all about. Like she's just saying it because she's
No,
terrified, obviously.
yeah.
But I like that Fisk is so corruptive that he could just get his nails in anybody through anything. And this is like what he does. It's horrible. You know,
Essentially, yeah. Yeah.
he's a fucked up guy. I hate him. I really do hate him. You know who I fucking hate? You know who I'm going to say.
Ben Riley.
Yeah. No, that fucking piece of shit guy on the anti-vigilante task force. It
Oh God, yeah.
it's one of those things
I
where
knew
I'm
you had to
like,
say anything else. I
yeah,
know who you're talking
yeah,
about.
he's so bad that you can clearly tell that they're building this so that when Daredevil kicks the shit out of him, it's super
We're
satisfying.
cheering.
But
Yeah.
nothing less than Daredevil ripping him in half will be satisfying because this guy's horrible. Like
Oh, you just
beyond, he's so bad. He has got to be every time he shows up on my screen. I want to like throw fucking tomatoes at the screen. I get mad. I want to punch my TV seeing him.
that's good though. It means he's doing
I
his
know,
job
but
well,
it's
I
the only
guess. But
time where I've ever been like, I should send this guy a death threat. Like this guy
still
sucks.
the actor. It's
I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. I
and
hate him.
like they're still wearing the Punisher logo after
Yeah,
Punisher like call them all clowns
you're all
too. It's
clowns.
like yeah, he's like,
I
oh,
would
I
have
was going
pissed on you
nowhere.
if you were on fire. Yeah, yeah,
I
I
wish
hate
Punisher
him.
was in this. I
Yeah, at
know
least
he's
he's
going
getting
to
his
be in
own
a lot
thing
of
though.
stuff this year, but I
Yeah,
wish he was in this.
I
Maybe he will be in
hate
it,
it.
but I don't know.
I can't believe when he hit that lady. I was like, I wanted to jump through
Yeah.
the freaking screen, dude. You know what I mean? Like you
Five Nights
just
at Freddy's jump scare.
literally, but you know what I mean. You know when you just want to get into the thing, you'd be like, this cannot stand. Like there's nobody there. I like like I want to do something about this. Where's
Yeah.
Daredevil? Where's Superman? Like, where's anybody to stop this? And it's like,
It's
God, I
well,
hate him.
speaking of Superman,
Oh, I guess Bullseye could kill him. I guess that could be
oh,
satisfying
that would be good. Yeah, I hope he
because you can
does.
only kill this
I kind of
guy.
want Punisher too.
Yeah, I agree. The Punisher killing him would be great. Obviously, would be great. But like, you can only kill this guy. I don't think you can have them beat up this guy and send him to jail because I don't care
I
about
think
that enough. You
Punisher's not
know,
gonna be. I You have him live for the next season, and then Punisher will come in.
have Spider-Man web him up in a 1 second scene
Yeah,
in Spider-Man.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Spider-Man hanging with
Oh,
his web.
I was gonna say, speaking of Spider-Man again,
Okay,
but there's other news this week.
Spider-Man again.
Wonder Man season two.
Oh yeah, Wonder Man season two. That's
Shocking.
actually yeah shocking. I did not expect for them to. I haven't finished Wonder Man. I said this to you, which is kind of surprising. I got like
I
six
have.
episodes in out of eight, and I'm just like, I'll get back to it
Why'd you
tomorrow.
stop?
It's one of those things, when like I'm kind of tired. I'll get back to this tomorrow, and then you just never do.
You okay? Yeah, that's
Exactly.
good.
Yeah, that was a good episode. I'm not gonna watch anymore. That kind of thing. But
Yeah,
I was 100% while I'm seeing people be like, "Where do you think Wonder Man will show up next?" I'm like, never, never again will Wonder Man ever
I
show
didn't
up in
think
the
he'd ever show
MCU.
up again. Yeah,
Like, oh, do you think Wonder Man's gonna be a part of the West Coast? Are you out of your mind? They're gonna do West Coast Avengers. Not even like Wonder Man will
well,
not be in anything. And then they announced season two. I'm like, oh, oh,
he's gonna be in season two, but then after
yeah.
that, nothing.
But that makes me
I
think
just
like, oh, there's actually they're making. I guess they're making TV shows, man. This is this
and it is a
Daredevil.
TV show. It's a low budget TV show as well. It's all shot on
Yeah.
site. There's not really much CGI in it. It's all
Mhm.
pre-built sets for the most part, except for his apartment. But yeah, like it works.
Yeah. It's like interesting that this, like Daredevil, Wonder Man, and Loki are the only live action season twos. Like
It's weird.
they've dropped the ball big time on these TV shows.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
people
not a fan of
still,
it, but I'm
yeah,
shocked there's no Moon Knight
Moon
season
Knight,
two.
yes, yeah.
I am
They have
surprised.
totally dropped the ball. I feel like, regardless of the fact that that show is pretty shitty, there was potential in obviously the character and the
Yeah, there
casting, and
was.
even just building the fan base around Moon Knight. Like there was clearly some motion behind Oscar Isaac as
Yeah.
Moon Knight in the MCU, and they've just
And he
done
was
nothing with it.
Oscar Isaac was at conventions and stuff being like, Moon Knight season two, it could happen, and everyone's cheering.
I keep wondering
But no, it's not.
if that was going to be another Kang thing. I
But
really
they didn't.
wonder
I mean, it could
because
have been with the
there's
whole
like
Egyptian stuff.
yeah, because there's a they did confirm that there is a kid like wearing a Rama Tut jacket or something in Moon Knight. And I
Right, yeah.
swear he would have been in the Kang Dynasty movie somehow related to
Oh,
this
Moon
whole
Knight,
thing.
yeah. Yeah, he would
Like,
be.
I just, I really wonder if the Kang Dynasty movie, in theory, would have actually tied shit up. Like, I wonder what that would have looked like, you know?
I don't know. I feel like
I mean, it would
because
have been a shit
it was supposed to still
movie.
lead into another movie, so
Yeah, it would have been a shit movie, I think, genuinely. I mean, unless it was made by Dustin Daniel Cretton, which he was gonna make it. But
yeah. Well, it was originally what's Jeff Loveness, I think. Yeah.
he was writing it. He wasn't gonna direct it though.
Yeah, I was still so angry at
I
that.
know, I remember that. Yeah, I wonder how that would have gone. Yeah, the fact that there's only three renewals so far of the MCU is crazy. Like, I mean, I don't even know. To be fair, I don't know what shows you really do give a season two. I guess besides Moon Knight. I mean, Ms. Marvel, clearly, Ms. Marvel do a season two.
Yeah, I thought she would for
Um,
sure. I think
Now I'm
She-Hulk
thinking about
had too
it.
much backlash.
Yeah, but She-Hulk was good though. Oh, Hawkeye's another one. Where's Hawkeye's season
Yeah.
two?
I thought that was supposed to happen. I thought Jeremy
Yeah,
Renner mentioned it.
yeah. Renner said that they weren't gonna pay him as much, but now that he's injured, he's like, I would have had to do two times the amount of work to not get paid as much to do season
Oh
two.
yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
then
So
there's all
they
these,
were going to. Yeah.
yeah, there were rumors that like, oh, they were gonna significantly cut him and have it focus on Kate Bishop, which again is fine because you got Haley Steinfeld. She's a freaking
hmm
superstar. You could do a
hmm
show around her. Obviously, she was great as Kate Bishop. And I feel like there were rumors that it was going to be like the whole season is set in one action sequence in like a kind of like the Raid
What?
movie, like in like a apartment building where everyone's fighting. It's about um Hawkeye's brother, Barney. something like
Oh,
that. I
Barney,
feel like
yeah.
that was something we knew, and that's just
That's
not going
kind
to
of
happen.
cool.
Yeah, that's just not going to happen.
No, I mean, MCU Hawkeye is completely different from comic Hawkeye. So
Yeah,
they had to really like push things around in order to make it
yeah, and
work.
it's especially where Renner is now. I don't know that he can do that character anymore, like the way that he could before. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, he's got to focus on the Runner app anyways.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to focus on renovations
Yeah,
on Disney
renovations.
Plus. Yeah, or
Yeah.
being in the next Knives Out again. Because they mentioned it, remember in Glass Onion, he's. It's funny to me that Jeremy Renner is an actor in that universe and also is a character in the newest one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
that's
he's good.
right.
Like they're like, this is Jeremy Renner's hot sauce or whatever.
And then he's in the next movie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the MCU. It's a weird thing. You know what I do
I
like?
love Wonder Man and I'm excited for season two. That's all I'll say. I
Yeah,
don't know what they'll do with it though, because it's like I
I
don't know, for
heard
those who've seen
what
the
they're on the
ending,
run,
it's
right?
yeah, that's all without giving too much context because I know we haven't finished it. But yeah, like Trevor and Simon, they are
You'll
wanted.
never see me coming. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's like what this isn't going to be like
Do
because
you get
season one
She
is about
Hulk
like
in
he's
there?
trying to get the role.
She's in California.
Oh, she is, yeah.
There you go.
I feel like they leave California, but
Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking though yesterday because I was thinking like I guess the issue with renewing these shows for season two is that I feel like we learned the hard way that not every character needs. There's plenty of good Marvel characters. There's endless amounts of good Marvel characters, but there's only so many that you could legitimately give a long TV show or even a movie to.
Mhm.
And I feel like we learned that's not every character, right? Like you can't give every character a TV show because it's just diminishing returns over time. Same with movies.
Yeah.
You can't really give every character a movie because nowadays, especially, it's diminishing returns. But I love the special presentation format. And I think
That we've
like
had
what
one of.
yeah, I think we've had two.
No, we've had two. We've had two. Wonder Man was
Yes.
one.
No, Wonder
That's right.
Man. No. I'm talking
No, it was.
the 60-minute like
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. Wonder Man was a
Werewolf by
Marvel
Night.
Spotlight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Where I'm talking like Werewolf by Night and the
and
Guardians holiday
Punisher,
special. And now they're doing
and then
Punisher.
right.
I think that's the way to go. For Marvel characters, especially, like you could do so many good.
It's like an annual. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe two a year. You don't need to like there's like I said, there's certain characters you really don't need TV shows fully about or movies fully about, right? You could do Heroes for Hire and it's a hour long thing and
that'd be
it's an
awesome.
awesome
Yeah,
action sequence or whatever. Yeah. I feel like when they get to the X-Men, dude, there's you can't like there's so many X-Men characters that you can't do solo movies about. But you could absolutely do a 40-minute thing about,
yeah. Just a
like
Nightcrawler
oh,
special, or
exactly. Like that I really feel could be a genuine asset to them. I wonder if the return on investment is there at all. Probably not. Right. I guess we'll see with
yeah.
Punisher.
Also, I
But
think they're cutting back too. They don't want to do much anymore.
yeah, but I love that. I really think that I think that's the way to go. As if you can do that, just keep fucking doing that. You know?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
I can't believe we've only had two. I really can't.
It does. It feels like we should have had more. It feels like we should have had a Werewolf by Night sequel.
Yeah, Werewolf by Moon Knight and have them team up or
That
something, you
would,
know?
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
We're
Yeah.
never get Oscar Isaac doesn't want to work with Disney right now, which
It's
is
crazy
fair.
because fucking Moon Knight shows up in Werewolf by Night comics where he debuts. So
Yeah.
whatever.
What?
Whatever.
Whatever. All right.
Whatever.
Comics or
Yes.
we got some big
Comics.
ones.
We do got
Yeah,
some
we got
big ones. Where do you want to start with the big one, or do you want to do other
probably the
little
big
ones?
one.
Let's do the big one. Look at this thing. It's pretty. Got a good cover.
Yeah.
Man, they had the poster hung up like on the window of the store, and I'm like, I just want to steal it. Not that I want to like steal from the store, but like I want that.
Ask for it.
I know,
Ask for it.
I will ask for it. I'm not
At
gonna
my old
fucking
comic shop,
steal
I
it.
always did that.
I should have asked for it yesterday. I was in a kind of a rush though, but this this it's 50 years, right? It's been 50 years since the first one.
Superman, Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I
This is
think,
Superman, Spider-Man. In this book, there are a few different stories, so it's not
yeah,
just the main one with
it follows
Jorge
the
and
same tradition
Wade
of the one that they did, the two that they did last year. So it's your main
for Batman,
title.
Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your main story
It's
with,
also just like anniversary comics, like Aquaman 80th anniversary or Green Lantern
yeah,
80th
yeah, yeah.
anniversary, Detective Comics 1000.
It's an
So,
anthology story. So there's a bunch of
right.
different stories in here. But the main one is It's called Truth, Justice, and Great Responsibility by Mark Waid and Jorge Jimenez. Um, where do you want to start?
I
Do you
guess
think?
let's just go through all of them and just give our thoughts on all of them. Some of them are very
Okay,
short. The
real
main
quick,
one
and
that
then we can
Tyler
go into
just
them.
mentioned is like the big one. So we'll go over that first and then we'll kind of
Yeah.
rapid fire for the rest. Uh,
Um,
man, Jorge Jimenez deserves the
dude,
city, the key to New York.
yes, he shitted all over this thing. He fucked this thing up.
What?
This thing, like in a good way. It's like,
Oh, okay.
yes,
Is there a good
thumbs
way?
up. Yes. But he fucked this thing up, man. Every single panel, you're just like, oh my God, look at, especially you can tell that he finds great pride in the fact that he was picked for this. And he's like,
Oh,
I get to
he's
draw
so
Superman and
happy.
Spider-Man teaming up. So I'm going to throw everything at the wall. His Spider-Man is so good. It's you could tell it's
It's
very
so good.
much like the I think it's very much Peter B. Parker from the Spider-Verse movie. I think that's the kind of design he's gone for here. Around the
Okay.
mask, I think very much. And the
It's
proportions I
just the
think kind of
Spider-Man
remind me.
mask.
But I think it's something about the proportions and the shape of the eyes I feel is very Spider-Verse movie. But other than that, I
Yeah.
mean, not even other than that, because he looks fucking amazing. But like Peter Parker looks really good. Dr. Octavius looks amazing. Spider Man looks
Yeah.
sick. Like it's just seeing him do the fucking Spider Man panels and the way he contorts and stuff. Oh, it looks good, man. It looks fucking
I was
good.
a I was a little not nervous, but just like here, like the one concern I had going in is Jorge has posted everything about this book, so I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of it already, but seeing it with the dialogue makes it just so exciting. Like the first splash page, we've seen this 100 times, but
Yeah, it's
having
the back.
Peter like, I bet you're not this impatient with Batman. It's like, oh my God, Spider-Man's
Yeah,
talking about Batman.
Batman. Yeah, I flipped the page because I think this little three panels right here is awesome. Right, is Superman ripping open his shirt and and blasting up. Meanwhile, Peter's still taking off his shoes and trying to thwip up with him. And then you flip it, you get the
Mhm.
big splash. It's the intro to this. And I when I read this yesterday, I just kind of sat with it and went, oh, oh man, like this. Where you get that feeling when you start something, you're like, oh, this is a legit adventure. Like this is legit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a
this is peak.
story here. Yeah.
And then you're
Um,
reading it, and it kept hitting me. Like this panel where Superman's using his X-ray vision, Spider-Man's just watching him.
yeah.
That like hit me hard for some reason. I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa,
it hits you.
whoa.
I see like the panel of Superman falling and Spider-Man just going, Superman, Spider-Man just yelling Superman is is really great,
Yeah,
you know?
my God. Just looking
Yeah,
at this
what
again, I'm like,
do you
wow.
think of this?
Joshy.
Cameo.
Welcome back to a Hero Story episode 45. I'm your host this week, Harper.
Guess we just
Yeah.
restart. I'm Hunter.
Yeah, and I'm
Sweet.
Hunter as well.
Today we're talking about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Robert
not
Downey
quite.
Jr. casting as Doctor
Yep.
Doom.
Yep.
We're
Already
talking
went over
about
the first image.
gloves.
We're
We're
talking
talking about
about
gloves.
Daredevil
Well,
Netflix Defenders.
Yeah. Oh my God, can we please? I'll do this for another 3 hours if we talk
We already
and
about
did.
that.
CW Flash.
Yeah.
Just the Arrowverse.
Wow, dude, all of my favorites.
Finally. And next week, by the way, guys, we are talking three Jokers. So you guys get all
Oh
you
God,
guys get
That's
all your
next week.
favorites. That's next
Oh,
week.
fuck, I forgot all about it.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you
even
fucking
started. It's three
asshole.
issues, but
Yeah.
I
It'll
haven't
be
even
so
started.
quick. It'll be so quick.
Um
I'll sit down like here we go, and then 5 minutes will pass, and I'll close the final page.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
And
like,
you'll
oh,
go
yeah.
like a
Yeah, I mean
It's not bad.
the art's pretty
That's
good,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
We literally just started Superman Spider-Man. Did you read it, Harper?
Of course I read it. Of course I did. You guys are so silly. Why would I not have read it? But anyway, tell me everything that happened in it. From page one to page
All
60
right,
or whatever.
We
so
literally just started. We haven't gone through the stories yet. We're just talking about the art essentially and
yeah,
how
so the
Jorge
first
is a
page,
god among
it's
men.
the first page says DC and Marvel Comics proudly present Superman, Spider-Man,
Presents
Truth,
Superman and
Justice, and
Spider-Man.
Great Responsibility. Mark Waid, writer, Jorge Jimenez, artist, Tomu Mori, colorist, Tom Napolitano, letterer, Marie Javins, editor.
This is what he's reading.
Jorge Jimenez, cover artist. Arthur Adams and Megan Hedrick, Superman, Spider-Man. Mikhail Yanin, Superman. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of people that
We're
work.
just saying how cool it is seeing Spider-Man yell Batman's
Oh my
name
god,
and
that's
stuff.
dude. That is. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that looks amazing.
Yeah, Superman takes off and
Jesus.
Spider-Man says, "I bet you're not this impatient with Batman." You're like, Spider-Man said Batman. He said Batman's
That's
name.
so cool. That's cool, man.
I like the villains of this quite a bit. It's Otto teaming up with Brainiac, which is totally like, oh, I see Mark
Makes
Waid
sense.
fixing that in his brain, going, oh, but because the original crossover is Doc Ock and Lex, and they're like in jail together, and there's a panel. It's fucking perfect where it's Otto summons the arms to break them out of jail, and they break out of jail, and the arms are carrying Otto, and on Otto's back is Lex Luthor getting carried out of the prison, which is
That's
brilliant.
That panel I love to send where it's Iron Man flying in the air, and he's
Captain
holding
America,
Cap by like the waist.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
like,
Super
"Are you-"
slutty. Yeah.
Yeah. Do not talk to me or my boyfriend.
Yeah. I love that original. I mean, it's crazy. It's 50 years since that original crossover, and that original crossover is so good. It's so funny. I feel like this story lives in that continuity. There's the second crossover.
50 years.
76 was the original Superman Spider-Man crossover. Yeah.
That's the year after Jaws. You
That is
can't do that.
There you go. And the year before Star Wars.
Star Wars. One of those movies is more important than the other.
Maybe. Actually.
Big Fish.
Oh, they're pretty. Yeah,
They're both pretty big.
Yeah. And so is Superman Spider-Man. I mean, everybody was reading that at the day. Yeah, they did another one after that, right? They did the second crossover, and that one is Superman and Spider-Man versus Doctor Doom and maybe Parasites. And it's like,
I didn't know that.
What? Yeah, but it's terrible is the thing. It's really bad.
That's why.
Yeah.
Is that why?
And I love that. I love it because there's a part where Doctor Doom summons Superman and is like, haha, Superman, you suck. Guess what? Kryptonite walls. And then Superman's like, okay, dude, and rolls himself up in lead, and then just grabs Doom by like the collar and is just like, don't fuck with me. And Doom's like, dude, I'm not even doing it. Was a prank, bro. It was literally a prank.
It's like that guy in Iron Man 3 is like, I don't even like these people. They're so weird. And he walks
So-
out, and he's the main villain.
That's literally what Doom does. That was Jim Shooter writing that one too. I love that one. This one is way better than I think either of those. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not the first one, but this one is better than that one at least. That one kind of sucks. Wonder Woman's in that
I like
one
this
too.
one a lot. The kind of twist in this one that the villains perform is Superman and Spider-Man find out that there's two locations that the villains are in, and Brainiac's ship is one of them. So Superman goes to Brainiac's ship, and Spider-Man goes to the location on Earth. Location on Earth has Brainiac in it. Well, Brainiac's ship has Doc Ock in it, so it's like
With
they're switching
Doc Ock
foes.
with freaking kryptonite arms, which is awesome.
That
Kryptonite-
looks.
Doc Ock,
Can you
oh my
hold
God.
that closer to the camera?
I'm trying to. The
I
light
mean,
is
obviously,
very,
obviously, I
brightest
read
thing.
it, so it's okay. But
yeah,
wow, that's
super
cool.
cool. Yeah.
But also,
For a
this is what
dude that is the
Superman does to
dumbest
him
looking
immediately.
character ever.
Did you say Otto's the
Whoa.
dumbest character ever?
Bro,
No, I said the dumbest
Superman-
for the dumbest looking character ever. The Kryptonite
Doc Ock.
Monsters. Have you not seen? He's got a little belly and a bowl cut. What do you want?
Yeah, that's what makes him endearing.
okay. Well, that's fair.
Is
Yeah, I
this-
guess
That's
I
why
have
di-
a little
is this
belly
the
and a bowl
most-
cut, don't I?
Exactly.
Is this the most pain any character's ever been in?
Getting
Ooh.
punched up in the face by Superman. Look at his
Look at his
face. Yeah, when he gets punched, he's like, "Oh."
I don't know. What about when like Kyle Rayner got drawn and quartered in Injustice? That was pretty bad.
this is how you have to remember that in the 616 universe, Otto has to become Superior Spider-Man because he is left in a, oh my god, dude, it's fucked up. It's like Peter punches him so many times, the accumulated brain injuries that he's sustained being Doc Ock, he like is stuck in an iron lung, can't move his body.
Oh,
And that's why he has to jump
hello
into
everybody,
Peter's body.
Markiplier here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
I'm sorry.
That's why he has to become Superior Spider-Man. So probably not the most pain. Probably not the
I'm
most
sorry.
pain that Doc Ock has ever felt, but it's definitely up there. And he's gonna do it again, I guess. Dude, Superior Superman. There you go. That's it right there.
Yeah. No, that's bad.
The,
No, we don't like that. That's
That's what-
Injustice Superman.
No, that's what Lex was. I think Lex was Superior.
Oh,
Superman.
true. Yeah, true.
The story is short, but it essentially ends with a Brainiac ship crashing down to Earth, and the only way to like stop it is by Spider-Man has to hit a switch on Earth,
Yeah.
but he's covered in rubble, so he can't do it, and he doesn't have any spider fluid left. So we get like a scene where Superman's trying to stop the ship, and Spider-Man's trying to lift the rubble at the same time, and they're both screaming, and we get panels like this, which is
Yeah,
just
Spider-Man
crazy.
has to go back to his roots of lifting a big thing while underwater
Dude,
off
I
of
saw
him.
that page. It looks
Yeah.
amazing.
And while
Yeah, it's
Superman is
great.
going, I believe in you. You can do this, Peter, like motivating him. And then you get that. And then the next page is Superman doing the exact same thing, but in his godly
Oh.
Superman aura. And it's just so good. And I
Wow,
like the
man.
panel of Peter like passing out with a little smirk on his face, being like, Superman, he's neat. I
That's
like that a
good.
lot.
Yeah.
It was good. I have issue, I think, with the way that Peter's written in this. He's a little too silly
Ooh.
for my taste.
Our Discord was very much on they're writing him like a kid.
Yeah,
He is
but
clearly
I
young
think
here, yeah.
the thing is, I feel like this is the era, though. I feel like this is a direct sequel to, at least in Mark Waid's mind, this is a sequel to the original crossovers. That's why Peter's still working at the Daily Bugle as a photographer.
He is he's a
Um,
photographer in this. And he goes to the Daily
He
Planet at
is
the
a
end and
Daily
he is.
joins the
He's a
Bugle.
Daily
plot.
Bugle. He's a Daily Bugle.
Whatever. That's he goes to
Whatever,
the
man.
Daily Planet and Perry like pays him really well. He's like, these pictures are amazing. Here's your check. And he's just shocked that Perry White is not J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah.
Um,
God, he does. He really does have it the worst, doesn't he?
He's like,
Peter,
this
yeah.
is what
Micro scale.
photographers earn.
I remember when I saw No Way Home when that came out, and I was working at Target at the time, and I remember like one of my managers talking to me about it, and he was like, just a random guy, and he's just like, God, that Peter Parker kid, he's like a good guy, but he's always having bad stuff happen to him. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
You've done
Yeah.
it. Yeah, wow, that's media
that is
literacy. You figured
that's
it out.
Spider-Man right there. Yeah, but it's more like the little things that Peter says in this, where they go to a lab early on. It's Peter and Clark in the lab, and they're explaining lady's explaining yada yada, and Peter finishes her sentence and then goes, "Sorry, science is kind of my thing." I'm like,
Ugh.
that's a bit.
That's like
Yeah.
remember when I was attempting to read fucking War of the Realms like a month ago, and like every time Peter Parker had dialogue in that, I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there's such a thin line between I like Spider-Man and
endearing
holy
and
shit,
annoying.
shut the fuck up, Peter.
Fuck
Like
up.
there's because
He's
his
not
first
that bad in this.
he gets close, man. Like he
I
starts.
remember War of the Realms, him being like,
I-
he would every
I
single
do
panel,
too.
there's a speech bubble. It's
Yeah,
like,
every single battle. It's so weird because like Jason Aaron is a really good writer, especially like before that. And then I don't know what happened, man, but like it goes downhill, and that book is so weirdly written. And fuck me, Spider-Man in that. That's like one of those times where it's actually tough to read. Like
Yeah.
he'll say something and you're like, oh God. Like, and it's like if someone who didn't read comic books, their first comic book was War of the Realms, they'd be like, this is why I don't read this shit. This is lame as
J.
fuck.
Jonah Jameson's right. This guy sucks.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's like Peter's his first couple lines to Clark. He's like, they're going to investigate something. At least I'll have some pics to sell. Cha-ching. Even if I'm not really here to investigate, if I'm really not here officially just to investigate, stand back, Woodward and Bernstein, two journalists on the move, standing up for truth and justice. And then Clark goes, And then Peter goes, What, Is it my extremely outdated reference? Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Like, I get it.
the first pages too.
Woodward and Bernstein, they're doing all the President's Men thing. They're journalists or whatever. And is it outdated? I thought this was taking place at that time. Whatever, doesn't matter. Who cares? I just think he's kind of annoying. And when there's a part where Clark is getting kryptonite poisoning, and he starts falling out of the sky, and then Spider-Man jumps after him and goes, "Superman, I thought you and Gravity had an arrangement. Just catch him.
Bro.
Just catch him,
Yeah.
man." The art is so
You're
good
right.
that I
You're
don't
right.
care, but I think Peter is a bit annoying. If I wanted to,
This one, indeed, the day that
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
long dreaded has come at last. Is one of us getting a colonoscopy? You are 28, at least
Yeah.
28. You
Yeah.
might even be in your 30s. Shut
yeah,
up.
you know what it is though, is everyone forgets. He's like, everyone still thinks I'm like 15, so I get to talk like I'm 15.
Stop it. Stop it.
I know
Oh
it's
my God.
stupid. I don't like it either, man. It's the art is so good in this that obviously it's beyond acceptable. Like I love it, but it's if I was going to conspiracy theory this, I would say that it's Mark Waid going, "Isn't Spider-Man annoying? You should only read DC comics," which it clearly isn't. But but I like thinking that that's kind of fun for me. So I'm gonna do
It
that.
ends with this cover though, so
Oh my
The
god!
homage.
Oh, that's gonna
Yeah.
be everyone's wallpaper, dude. That's so good.
Yeah, I love it. The original is Ross Andrew, right? Yeah, who drew the original crossover. So it's like sick to see 50 years after.
I promise
So
I'm not
that's
going to
the-
bring up. I'm not going to bring up any more examples, but I found the one that was like the moment when I messaged you guys in the chat, and I was like, "The fuck is he talking about?" It's oh man, was tonight the LARPing meetup? I totally left my wizard stuff in Queens, guys. Guess I'll have to be the spider trickster again. What are you talking
up.
about?
Dude,
What
the
does
world-
any of that
The realms are
mean?
in danger. This is a Thor story.
it's like the
like
the multiverse is collapsing.
It's
Yeah.
like he's chat GPTing his jokes. Like, what is that
Yeah.
even? Guess I'll have to be
I-
the spider trickster again. Okay, sure.
He says that I think to Captain America, right? Like he's in the group.
No, I think he's saying it to Freya.
I wanted Freya to like look at him and be like, "People are dying."
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are, dude, this is
I
really
love-
bad.
There's the part in Disassembled. It's one of my favorite parts where they're talking about Wanda having gone nuts. All the Avengers are talking about that. And they're like, she did do this thing at one time, and she was part of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and Magneto is her dad. And Peter's like, and she slept with a robot. And they're all like looking at him weird. And he's like, if I slept with a robot, you guys would talk about me behind my back. Don't even try.
yeah.
And
That
it's like
one's good.
I like, Falcon says like, who invited you? Why are you here? Like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like,
but like,
it's true.
yeah, exactly. An observation like that where it's like it's funny, but it's also accurate. Like,
Yeah.
but no one else is gonna say
But
it.
I like that they
That's really
also
good.
do call him out on that. They're like,
Yeah,
just
like,
shut up.
Why would you?
Shut-
Why would you
Exactly.
say that?
Yeah.
That is like,
Especially
that feels in
Falcon-
character though. You could tell he's probably when Falcon calls him out, he's probably like cringing under the mask.
He's like,
Like,
oh,
why
God,
did
yeah.
I say
Oh,
that?
God, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and yeah, like the awkward silence. Like if War of the Realms, he said the colonoscopy joke, and they all looked at him, and he was like, "Yeah, not one of my best." You'd be like,
what a
okay.
waste of a fucking panel, though. Like, what
Oh,
a waste.
absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong.
I know.
dude. Absolutely. Cut it down to
Can you
3
imagine?
issues, dude.
Can you imagine how annoying that would be? That freaking I hate it. That page in Invincible where it's like, oh, what are your tricks on filling up dialogue pages? Oh, I just
it's just,
reuse
like,
the same
flat,
thing,
yeah.
and it's like the same panels over and over, just as a meta joke.
That's just like a meta joke.
I know, I
I
get
like
it, but
that.
also
I like
fuck
it.
you, man. Don't waste the page. I want this. I
You
paid for
know-
this page.
You know how much I love that like double page spread in Donny Cates's Spider-Man where it's the Peter Parker talking to a spider by Chip Zdarsky. And it's
Yeah.
just
That's,
like
isn't that
it's
Doctor
just like
Strange?
this. Yeah, it's Donny Cates. Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
like this existential dread moment. Peter, everything dies.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Oh
real
yeah,
sad.
yeah, I know, yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Ugh.
Should we do the other stories here?
Yeah, the first one.
Those are all short, so we'll
The
kind
first
of
one-
rapid fire through it.
The first one is fucking bizarre, I think. Lois and Mary
It is.
Jane by Tom King and Jim Lee.
Oh.
So it starts, first of all, it's been a long time since we've seen Jim Lee draw Marvel characters, right? At least 30 years. And of course he's got to throw a Sentinel in there. So it's Superman and Spider-Man
Ooh.
fighting a Sentinel while saving Lois, while Lois and Mary Jane are saving themselves from the attack. Number one, the premise is a bit off. I don't think that these two would have any issue against the Sentinel, especially Superman. What's he doing dealing with a Sentinel? But then,
Yeah.
but then,
Can't eat Hunter.
this story gets hijacked because clearly Jim Lee's not over how good he was on X-Men, because look who gets a 2-page spread for no
What?
goddamn reason. Gambit just shows up and takes over the book.
Actually, it looks amazing too.
Yeah,
Like
I know, because it's Jim Lee drawing Gambit for the first time in like 30 years.
Wow.
Obviously being someone who'd like defined Gambit's look. And it's, I guess, Tom King being like, dude, I always wanted to write Gambit. I always wanted to just write something for Gambit. But it's weird. It's out of nowhere.
Hunter, no
It's-
one can hear you.
Oh, did he talk? Did you say
He's
something?
completely silent.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he's gone. I told you. I said it like 2 minutes ago, and he didn't address me.
I
he's
didn't
frozen
even
now,
know.
okay.
Come on, man. It's always
How does
happening.
this
to-
happen
Look at his
every-
shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
Oh man.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
I felt this story was kind of bizarre just like seeing I don't know why Gambit hijacked this at all. It was
Yeah.
strange, but I also don't think Jim Lee's Spider-Man's all that good. But
You were worried before this, like when this
Can you
was
hear me?
announced, you were
yeah,
like,
no,
yes, here
that
he's
the Tom
back.
King story was
Thank
gonna be
God.
dog shit.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do
God,
you
I was
feel like
talking
he's
that whole
writing?
time. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
The
they're just
first time
ignoring
I
me.
was like, Hunter, I went, Hunter, no one can hear you. And you just went like, you just nodded like I was lying. I was just like,
Sorry.
what do you mean?
I,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't
wow,
know.
I
Did
guess
it,
they're just all ignoring me. That's fine, I guess.
we were so mesmerized by the double page
By
spread at the
Gambit,
end that
yeah.
we couldn't even
I
talk to
probably
you.
said like 5 times, like, let's go over each title before we get into it. And then Tyler's like, so the first one, and he just starts going like, okay, that's fine, I guess.
No, it's fine. Don't fuck me, I guess.
I guess nobody cares about what I have to say, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I am agreeing with you though. Like I'm in the conversation still. I showed the Gambit panel and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not lost.
Hunter was one of the listeners. He was just like,
Yeah.
nodding along. Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, Gambit's in this, kind of for no reason.
You know what? There is
I was gonna say the dialogue in this is very Tom King, and I
I
don't
was
think
literally about
I
to
don't
say
mean
there
that in a
is
good way. I don't
yeah,
mean that
there
in a good
is a
way.
part
Derogatory.
yeah, there's a part where Pete saves Lois and MJ and Peter hugs her and goes, Mary Jane, I was so worried. If anything ever happened to you, I couldn't go on, yada yada. Then they swing off and go to fight the Sentinel, and Mary Jane says to Lois, he's not usually he's got a thing with bridges. There was an old college girlfriend he can't quite, and then Lois
Oh,
goes, oh, I
gosh.
know, believe me. No, you don't. You're thinking the wrong thing,
Yeah.
man. She's thinking about Lana Lang, right?
Yeah,
Like Clark's ex-girlfriend who he just moved across the country. Gwen died. Gwen's neck was snapped by Peter on the
Yeah,
Brooklyn
he
Bridge.
did it.
Yeah, not quite the same thing. If I was MJ, I would have been like, not really what you're thinking.
No.
Not, you know?
Yeah. That's-
I also hate, it is a pet peeve of mine when they make a bridge joke in
yeah.
Spider-Man comics, because I feel like it's one of those things where it's like a funny thing, but it would be so unfunny to bring up around Peter. It would be so hilariously unfunny to bring up the bridge thing
Yeah.
to Peter at all. Or even Mary Jane was obviously Gwen's friend as well, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it was also her friend,
we've all seen Lotus.
Yeah, that's true. We did see Lotus. Remember when they're at Gwen's grave and Peter's like, "You're a whore. You're a fucking
Fuck
piece
you.
of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
you
hate
fuck
you."
Oh,
What a good movie. Wow, that's my Spider-Man right there, man.
I thought this story was pretty well written until the part where Superman said that the invasion was justified because they had weapons of mass destruction. I thought that was
Yeah.
a little bit
Well,
out of
it's
nowhere.
because the Sentinels are weapons of mass destruction. He's like,
Oh,
if
there
they
we
have
go,
one,
there we
they've
go.
got a million of them. So
Yeah, there we go.
You gotta-
And I feel bad about it.
if there's
but I'm
even a
still gonna
1%
justify it.
chance if there's even a 1% chance that they have Sentinels, we have to treat it as an absolute certainty.
I feel guilty, but also not that guilty.
I'd
about
do it again.
Do it again.
I was doing donuts in Humvees for like when I was 20. It was sick. That's Tom King.
Overall, this story not very good.
Hunter's just
I didn't like
lost.
it.
No, it's not
Sorry.
great. The next one is Christopher Priest, Daniel St. Pierre, Black Suit Spider-Man, and Superboy Prime.
Oh, that's hot. That's
Yeah,
hot.
it is hot. It is actually pretty
That's hot as.
Yeah. St. Pierre is another artist. Part of this that's really appealing is just seeing all these DC artists that are very good drawing Spider-Man, because DC actually gets good artists and pays for them. The Marvel side of this is going to be bullshit, but that's how it always is.
True, yeah.
It is
Except for Pepe. I love Pepe.
like Superboy Prime, obviously he's from our world, so he's just a fan of Spider-Man, and he
Yeah.
just wanted to see Black Suit Spider-Man. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I've read all about this. And Peter's like, what do you mean? He's like in Secret Wars, where you got the living symbiote costume. Guess I'm a couple issues late. This looks like it's around ASM 263.
Oh, that's fun.
He's like
I
saying
like that
where
a
he is
lot.
at the
That's
time.
He
really
says by
fun.
then you'd have ditched the symbiote after it went rogue. So he's saying like, oh, you're not wearing the symbiote, you're wearing the cloth version of it. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
Yeah, he's like a little disappointed by that.
Yeah. But it's kind of Superboy Prime takes Peter through. He does his classic reality punch and takes Peter through the comics that he's from, My world exists inside of 1 million of turning pages. Each page represents its own reality. I'm fast enough to get there between the page turns, but I need surgical precision. It's like he's punching through and he's doing all this cool stuff. And he's seeing Spider-Man in different
That's cool.
comics and whatnot. And then they randomly run into the High Evolutionary, who's there.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that was my reaction. I'm like, okay.
The High Evolutionary. And then they web him, and then the story ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I almost
It's okay.
take on
It's
it. They
just
web
okay.
him.
But they do web him, or he webs him, I guess. Peter webs him.
Mhm.
But I also like quite a bit just Prime, just the idea that Prime, as we know him, also is super adept in Marvel comics. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's not just,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not just
expect that,
DC
yeah.
comics.
Like to issue numbers. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
You can
like,
have a
because obviously
conversation with
that's
him.
obviously that's his thing with DC comics, and like the character is a DC comics fan, but
Mhm.
I like that. I guess he's also a Marvel fan. That's fun. And he
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
He's like. I feel like this does exist with the current version of Superboy Prime that is Superman right now. I feel like that like it tracks because
Yeah.
It does.
I could totally
Well-
buy. I feel like it makes sense that this version of Prime in this issue would punch through reality to go talk to Spider-Man to be like, I gotta learn how to be a good superhero right now, and I should probably go talk to Spider-Man.
Dude, that's so good. I love that. Yeah,
I feel like that's what's
And
happened. There's
I
a Spider-Man
think
reference
it is
in this Superman issue. So
which we'll talk about after this. So
He
Yeah.
should punch his way into like Alexandria in The Walking Dead and take some notes from like Rick
oh
Grimes. That'd be
yeah, he should
sick.
punch. Oh, that would
Yeah.
be good actually.
we
Yeah.
should stop Sebastian or whatever that guy.
That is him. Wow, look at you go. Oh my god.
Be
Here's the
around,
thing, you know,
Walking
he
Dead
does-
issue.
He does the thing in the like Christopher Reeve Superman movie where he just like catches the ball. It'd
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
be cool.
That would be
The
cool.
next story is Superboy and Spider-Man 2099 Beyond the Cobwebs of Tomorrow. I'm just going to show one panel.
What
from
is
this.
that? The name?
Yeah, Superboy.
Are we serious? What is that?
Doom 2099. Yeah, Doom 2099 is brought up in this. Yeah.
They talk about Doom 2099.
It's Superboy.
What?
It's Clark Kent Superboy from the Legion of Superheroes universe or future. But you also get the thing that we've always wanted, which is the Spider-Man
this is the
2099 Batman Beyond crossover. You get
Oh,
it.
that's so
You get it
cool.
for a
What the
couple of
fuck?
panels only, but you do get it. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Doom isn't in this. They just talk about him.
Yeah,
No, but
Miguel
there's
says, I'm
art.
from the
There's
year
art.
2099.
Yeah, there is.
I'm from the
Give
year
me my
2099, a world run by a tyrant named Doom.
Oh, that's so sick. I want to see the art.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
it's
at it
Sean Gordon
legally.
Murphy. So
Oh, that's
Sick.
hot as fuck.
yeah, the next one is Jimmy Olsen and Carnage, by Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber. Which is a fun
Why
one.
not?
Yeah, why not?
Yes,
It's a-
Jimmy starts working at the
Daily Bugle, and they start grinding like his time. They're like, you gotta get me pictures, you're fired. And Jimmy's like, I'm not used to this kind of like an asshole running me around. Usually Perry's got like integrity or something, but Jonah's kind of an asshole. And Pete is kind of like swinging 70s Pete, who's got like Felicia on one arm and Mary Jane on the other. And he's like, dude, just do whatever you want, you know? Manhattan's perfect. Go shoot, go find anything, you know? I guess this is more 90s Peter because Carnage is around. But and then Carnage just beats
Yeah.
the shit out of Jimmy, and Jimmy gets a nice
It's
picture of
actually
him.
pretty funny scene. With that
Yeah, he
context.
beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, you
and
think
it's,
it?
Yeah,
Yeah, Harper, I just
Harper.
want you to see this for a second.
Oh, sorry. Oh no! Don't do that. Oh my
yeah.
Jesus Christ!
It just had Carnage almost kill Jimmy Olsen.
Big week for
Because Jimmy Olsen
Carnage.
thought that Carnage was Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Big
and
week for
it-
Carnage, guys.
yeah, it's true. Oh, yes, it is. Jimmy Olsen says, "I got you, Spider-Man," and then the next page, because he thinks Carnage is Spider-Man again, and Carnage beats the shit out of him. Now, want to know why you're gonna die? Because you walked down an alleyway in Manhattan, and I didn't hear a hyphen, you tourist. There's no hyphen between Spider and Man in the way that Jimmy said
Wow.
it. It's just Spider-Man.
Wow.
So he's like, you're not from here, are you? You forgot the hyphen. I like that Carnage is offended by that. Cletus Cassidy is even offended by the lack of a hyphen in Spider-Man.
I noticed it when he said it to to Peter. I was like, why didn't they write the? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's fun. That's fun.
that is good.
Oh my God.
Then one after
Peter
that
says that.
is-
Yes, Peter says it's Spider-Man new guy.
Yeah. The one after that is Jonathan Kent and Ben Parker for
Yep.
some reason.
For some reason, it's I guess they meet, but it's Peter and Clark talking about the men that raised them and how they're actually like pretty similar. And it's almost like, oh, did Stan Lee and Steve Ditko copy John John Kent when they made it Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Probably.
Jeff Lemire and Rafa Sandoval.
Yeah,
And it's basically,
it's
yeah,
nice.
it's like, oh, we were both raised by men who technically aren't our fathers, but they were our father figure,
Yeah, they were
and
good,
they're
and they taught
good
us good
people.
stuff about being nice. And
Yeah,
you get the nice Rafa sand like splash page or whatever.
yeah.
The next one
Superman looks a little weird
is
in that one.
he does look a little weird in this. The next one is the Daily Bugle versus the Daily Planet. It's like a just this is 70s era pre-crisis Superman who's like a an on-air television reporter. So it's them on TV talking about
It's Lois versus J. Jonah Jameson,
yeah, they're
basically.
debating on Jack Ryder's TV show about heroes or whatever. And Lois is like,
It's
you give a
meh.
lot of shit to Spider-Man, but you like Superman, right? He's like, what's the issue? Your problem is the mask, isn't it? It's like that's the issue. And he goes, yeah, you obviously it's the mask. He goes, you bet your ass. People think I have a problem with superheroes. I do not. I'm forever grateful to those heroes who near and far, who names we know, Fantastic Four, renowned for as much as they do, as for who they are, for as much as they do. Just one example of many men and women who use their extraordinary abilities on behalf of all of us who have risen to defend and protect humanity when conventional means have failed. People who stand for truth and justice and who don't hide their names or faces. He's like, yeah, my issue with Spider-Man is his fucking mask because the Fantastic Four public and they're sick, and Superman's got his face out, he's sick, and I know who Captain America is, and I know who Wonder Woman is, but I don't know who Spider-Man is, and I don't like that. And I
Wow.
guess that makes sense. But Lois is like, it's kind of bullshit though. Like, because he's still saving people. It's cool to see Lois stick up for Spider-Man. In the original crossover, there's a really fun part where Peter introduces Lois to Mary Jane. And
Peter
there's
introduces Lois. So good. Dude, that's
Peter,
so just you saying those words is
true.
so exciting.
We actually did talk about Family
He's
Guy
saying
as well.
the sacred text.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Peter introduces
exactly.
Lois's
Peter introduces Lois.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like but Peter introduces Lois to Mary Jane, and there's the slight twinge. There's the slightest twinge of like, oh, are Lois and Peter gonna hook up? Is Mary Jane like jealous? Obviously, it's not gonna happen. But like, I love that that's always in there. You're like, oh, they could ruin continuity. They could ruin
Yeah.
everything, and
They
have
could
Peter,
make Peter Paul. Oh,
yeah.
that's exciting.
Well,
Oh, here we
well.
go.
So the
Yeah,
next one,
wow.
the last one is the best one.
Did you hear about
Mm.
Do
this?
you know about this?
I did hear about this.
I
Yeah.
see. Here's the thing: when Hunter in the chat yesterday wrote, "You're not going to believe who shows up in the last story."
Oh my
And
God, they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's the thing, right?
Yes, I went.
Wow.
I went to the movies yesterday. So I got this that I went to go see Ready or Not 2, right? But
Oh, cool. How was it?
it was pretty good actually.
Sweet.
And
Cool.
in
Anyway.
the car, I read the A story, right? And then I was like, oh, I'm going to flip to the end. I'm going to see what's the deal. I want to see who this person is. And I flipped and I saw Punisher and I went, oh, dude, we knew that. What's the fucking big deal? We knew the Punisher. So then when I went home later and I'm like, okay, I'm going to read this story. And I flipped the fucking page and Power Girl's going on a blind date. And this motherfucker goes, I think you're my date. I'm Paul Rabin. I was like, no. Like, keep him. Why are you doing this?
It was the only thing I saw from
no
this
one likes me at
issue.
first. I don't know why. I swear I'm a nice guy.
If you're a nice guy, you don't need to say that.
He's written in the way where he's like Gail Simone wrote this. She's
like
one
he's
of
pathetic.
us here.
Yeah.
She's one of us. Yeah, she's one of us. But I'm also like, girl, like
you don't need to include.
Don't even use him. Don't even use him.
This is
it's
her
like
face listening to him talk.
It's like when it's like when somebody uses AI to make a point you agree with. You're like, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh God, you're making fun of Paul, but don't use Paul.
Or like when you had a conversation and you like Google the answer to see if you're right, and then you get the Google AI response, and you're like, well, look, Google AI says I'm correct, but I don't feel good about that anymore.
I don't know if I'm right. I mean, I guess I'm right about it, but I don't like the robot telling me that I am.
Yeah.
But it's Belen Ortega on art. Punisher looks great. It's a fun duo. I would have thought, I guess, maybe Huntress and Punisher, but I guess Huntress isn't a Superman character. So Power Girl and Punisher is fun because she's pretty nuts. And she's obviously got the boobs that I think Frank loves. So
He actually he kind of
boobs.
references it in this too.
Yeah, he'd have to.
Because she goes like, oh, she says something. What did she say? I lost my whole damn planet. You don't see me putting skulls on my chest, and he just kind of smiles at her, and it's like that'd be a real shame.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah,
That'd
okay,
be a real
Frank.
crime.
Okay,
Yeah.
Frank.
Mhm.
Oh my
And
god!
Can we
Yeah,
get some more
they
black
go off
coffee
together.
in here? Just keep brewing up black coffee. And
They're
we'll just-
going to, yeah, they're gonna bang. They're gonna
That's-
bang.
Yeah, they are. That is how it ends.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They
How
agree
good
to
would
do
that be? I know people in the Discord were like fingers crossed hoping that like these stories were going to get picked up on in the next issue, but it seems like they're all like brand new
No.
stories. But
Like
I would
Punisher
love
Logan
if
Paul.
oh hell yeah. I would love if like this next one picked up and it was the Punisher like walking out of like an apartment or whatever. He's clean shaven, he's got a smile on his face. He's like got a cup of coffee and he's like, I don't know, going to the library to read or something, and he's just
Yeah.
reformed and fixed now because he's
Yeah.
like, I've found it, dude. I'm all
Yeah.
good. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry about me.
She takes him. He says, "Do you have anywhere in mind?" And she goes, "I know a great place in Mongolia." I guess they're gonna fuck in Mongolia. which
Hell yeah,
is-
dude. I love
Yeah.
I get that, right?
I like that,
Okay.
but have it reversed, and it's like Power Girl's doing all that stuff, and she's the one that's getting the morning coffee, and Frank is just in the bed, just crushed, just fucked
crushed
up. Just
in the Goku
destroyed.
position.
Exactly. Yeah,
What would
literally.
Peter do?
It is that lowest picture of her in the bed.
Yeah, literally. Yes,
This is-
Peter. Yeah, crushed, literally.
It's a cute story in general too. Like
It
it
is.
I
starts
do
off
wonder
with
if they're a
Frank in
Power
the
Girl.
rain like that, and then
Oh.
Power Girl comes and gives her umbrella. So
Oh my goodness.
They're
How did that
opposites,
happen?
but it works.
Who set them up?
I don't
each
know.
other.
No, it wasn't. I don't think. Well,
Oh, it's a
Paul was
blind
her
date,
blind
right.
date,
It's a blind
but
date,
then
yeah.
they go to I think it's the bar with no doors. No,
Fuck
the bar with no
yes.
name.
Oh,
The bar with no name. The
Fuck
supervillain
yes.
one.
yeah.
So all the supervillains are in there. So that's why Punisher breaks in.
How would you feel about this story if it ended with the Punisher just double barrel shotgunning Paul's head to ribbons? How would you feel about that?
Rabbins, you mean? Yeah, that'd be great.
Rabbit.
But
That would be- yeah,
they-
that'd be great.
That's. I hope that happens in Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Dude, we're
But-
closely approaching a Paul Solo series, aren't we?
No,
You could
I don't.
six
I don't
issue
think so.
mini, six
It-
issue
you-
mini.
Oh,
mini,
you know-
mini maybe.
Marvel would sell that on the premise of it being like a book where Paul gets like fucked up, and people would buy that. Then
Every
Marvel
issue,
would.
yeah, it's like South Park. He's like Kenny,
Yeah.
like every
Yeah,
issue.
exactly.
Just dies every issue.
they would sell that. Yeah, Marvel. They would fucking do.
It
that.
would,
They're
it would
they're
sell, I
shitty.
think.
I would like them
Yeah.
to sell a good story, but that's
yeah,
just
gets
me.
a good story starring Spider-Man. I guess. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, they did
well,
one
that
here.
would be good. Too,
I was gonna say
wouldn't
they
it?
did
Yeah.
one here, but Marvel didn't even freaking sell this book. DC did, so leave
Yeah.
it to DC to do Marvel's job better for them.
What did they do with the
Obviously.
other Spider-Man this week?
The Ultimate Spider-Man, you mean?
Yeah,
You wanna-
that's it
you
for
wanna
this
just-
crossover.
You want to jump into that one? How
Uh,
about the back cover to Ultimate Endgame, by the way?
Oh my god! I was thinking. I literally saved that cover
I
to
didn't
my
realize
phone.
he was
like
getting
3
another
days ago.
series.
Doom
No,
2099
it's
Rage of
another
Doom.
one shot.
Do you see the ad here? Yeah, like with like the tagline, I mean, Ultron versus Doom. Enough
Yeah,
said.
Yeah, dude. When they announced this, like what 3 months ago, I was like, oh my god, this has
Yeah,
to
I
be
remember.
made specifically and only for me. The
Yeah,
other
'cause you were
day I
doing your
thought
bit
about it.
around then.
Dude, it was but no, I like had just finished my Doom 2099 binge, and then they're just like, "Hey, what about him fighting Ultron?" I was like, "That's the last comic you ever make. That's it, dude."
Because you
That's
also
my
do love
doomsday
Ultron.
clock.
You love your Ultron.
That's what I mean. And yeah,
Yeah.
I saved that cover to my phone like 4 days ago because I was just looking at it like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're making that."
This was
Well,
good.
before
I
you
liked
go
it.
into Ultimate Endgame, yeah, overall, what do you think of Superman Spider-Man? I liked it a lot, but
Yeah, I thought it was very
it wasn't
great.
my pick of the week, though.
I would agree there.
Ooh.
There's some misses, but overall, just the spirit of goddamn, the spirit of collaboration is so palpable. You get the sense that like, oh man, everyone's really having fun making this because this actually feels like They've wanted this. Like all these creators you can tell have wanted for Marvel and DC to
Of
shake
course,
hands
yeah.
for decades now. So
Mhm.
just getting it again. I mean, just getting Superman, Spider-Man, seeing the DC logo and the Marvel logo on the same cover, and seeing Spider-Man and Superman on the same cover, even if it was for $8, um,
Oof.
is pretty cool. How much was it in Canada?
It was $11.
Oh,
Yeah. And
oh
this was a
man.
big week too. I got Green Lantern, Superman,
Yeah.
Justice League,
It's
Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute
$11.
Martian Manhunter.
You poor
I
son of a bitch.
guess that's it. But
I
still,
told you
yeah.
this. I paid $55 for my last 3 weeks of comics. You said you paid $50 for this week alone.
51.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. You live in a bad place, man. I mean, I do too, but
It made me think
still.
like I should drop issues, but I'm also like I should catch up on Aquaman.
Yeah, literally, I'm like, oh, I
Because the
should drop
solicitation
Absolute
for
Superman. But I'm
Aquaman
like,
this
I'm
week, I
gonna
was
read
like,
Absolute Superman. Yeah, this was
because
good.
like real quick, this is one tiny bit of news. Hal Jordan is missing in space right now. That's why Kyle Rayner took up the Green Lantern mantle. But June's Aquaman issue shows Aquaman in a space prison, and his cellmate is a bearded Hal Jordan. So
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
oh, it's because it's Jeremy
yeah,
Adams, right? He's writing
yeah,
both of
it's
them.
Jeremy Adams writing both. So I'm like,
Nice.
God, I want to catch up on that. So, anyways, yeah,
All
you
right,
guys,
let's let's.
Ultimate Endgame. I didn't read. I want you guys to tell me what happened. I just know Spider-Man apparently sucks.
Ultimate Endgame, I also
Wait,
did
wait,
not
wait.
read.
You don't know exactly what happens in Hunter?
Does Spider-Man die or something?
So here's what
This is
happens in it.
exciting.
So they do the issue, and there's a lot of stuff that happens in the issue, and then at the end, the Maker shows up, and he
Tree
and he
Maker
t-
or Maker?
Maker. Um. Well, okay, let's get there. Actually, they some stuff happens. Stuff happens. You can't argue that stuff didn't happen in this issue, right? You can't argue that. Look at how busy these panels are, right?
Whew,
Stuff is
they're in
going
tree.
Yeah,
stuff is going on.
I
Yeah. Tree Maker,
yeah,
he's doing excellent stuff being a creepy tree man. This is creepy. I don't know what's going on with him there, but that's creepy. Um
ugh, yeah, no,
but
no, I don't like that at
It's
all.
like the
Kang
thing.
shows up. Kang the Conqueror shows up, takes his
Yes, he
mask
does.
off, and he is Tony. We
Jonathan
knew it
Very
Majors.
lackluster,
from day
yeah.
one. It's Tony. It's been Tony.
Yeah.
So it is lackluster. But then the Maker, um, God, let's just fucking get to it. I guess the Maker takes Peter's suit, right?
The dialogue here is so fucked up, dude. It's
He
so
takes the
miserable.
Picotech suit, right? And he says, I'll read it. Yeah. Picotech, ancient technology, but brutal. Skin a trillion tiny molecular razor blades. Oh, he was you. He was you. Your whole life is wasted in here. You wonder why you were number one on the list. You wonder about your special identity. You wonder what it means. Let me tell you, nothing. It means nothing. There was no significance to the order. You're not special. You were the box on a to-do list. And then he takes the Picotech and becomes a Carnage version of it because it was Venom.
Mm.
And
Oh,
then
that's cool.
he murders. Oh, and then he murders Peter Parker.
He does. He just shreds
Um,
him to be.
Oh, he does. He does.
He
Wait,
does.
what?
He kills
he,
Ultimate
like,
Peter. Peter
Is it
dies.
like
stabs him.
confirmed to be dead or?
Obviously
He'll probably-
not.
He'll probably
but-
be fine, but also it looks bad.
But then,
Like, his
and
eyes
he
are
also
rolling
says
as
you died for nothing, which
Yeah.
and then America
That's
goes
kinda cool.
Spider-Man, and then Iron Lad goes,
Yeah,
you
that's
killed
my-
Spider-Man.
That's my favorite part.
So you
It's
can
just
go,
like, we know,
oh,
bro.
they did
We-
kill
we-
him. Okay.
we can see it.
So
So-
he is a fraud.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
fraud. The
that's
fraud
it.
allegations, yeah, are confirmed.
Oh, and,
And
then
then-
the issue ends with like a sad email or
Fucking
whatever.
horse shit. Fucking horse
With-
shit.
Spider-Man's
What's the
like,
email? What's the email?
MJ, I'm dead.
Wait,
The email it's Peter's last words. It's huge.
Hmm.
It's a very long thing, but it's Dennis
Yeah,
Camp's.
you would not read
God,
it.
my
You
phone's
would
going off right
skip
now.
it, Hunter.
No, it's not. But
It's like those parts in Doomsday Clock where you're like, oh no, skip.
yeah.
It's just like
Yeah,
newspaper articles and stuff.
No thanks.
yeah.
I love
Sorry, my
that.
phone is ringing for a second.
Yeah.
It's really long. It's it's also
Oh my
not
God.
that good. Like
Hmm.
it's not that interesting. It's pretty
Yeah,
sad.
I had like I bought it. I haven't even read issue 2. I realized like I read issue 1 of Ultimate Endgame, and then I read Absolute Batman right after, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's real as fuck.
Yeah, I don't. I really can't believe they. I don't. They dropped the ball on this guy big time, man.
Is there
The
only
Ultimate
2
Universe in
issues left? Is
general.
it 5 issues or is it 4?
I think it's
I think it's
5.
5.
And then
It's
there's like a
short.
finale issue as well.
There's an epilogue.
Okay.
And then but also the next cover, remember, had Tree Maker having Spider-Man all up in his thorns. So
Yeah.
Peter probably isn't completely dead. I don't know. I don't really care. That
Well, yeah,
sucks that I
Spider-Man's
don't care,
on the
but
cover
I
of
don't
number
care.
4.
Yeah.
Is that going to be Richard?
No, I mean it looks like Peter, so
Oh, with a beard, yeah. You're right.
oops. Yeah, I don't know. It's not very interesting.
I
Sucks.
think he will be fine. I really don't think I don't think they've lost the plot enough to be like, the one thing that people really like is that I know, like, it kind of faded out into, nothingness by the end.
What
and
does he
people probably
actually
like
do?
Ultimates.
Yeah.
What does he actually do? But I don't think they're dumb enough to be like, we'll just kill him so there's no hope for any potential ever again. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I just don't know what I guess you do with the character. I don't see where they go next with him because I just
That's it.
like there's something to be said about Marvel making a plan and sticking to it, but then there's also something to be said about Marvel reading the room. And clearly people wanted more out of the Ultimate Universe. And they I refuse to believe that like the sales of Absolute Batman are unbelievable. Comic book stores are saying they haven't seen
first issue printing.
Yeah, but it's like
Wow.
they haven't like issue the newest one this week was what 18, 17 or 18 and it's selling 18 last week maybe. It's selling 300,000 issues per month, right? Which is
yeah.
insane amount of numbers. That's like prime Walking Dead numbers is what they're saying, right? Which is something that comic books don't. And to see progression on progression, right? To see issue 18 and they're still selling 300,000 when most number ones that are huge sell maybe that much. I refuse to believe that Ultimate Spider-Man couldn't have this with an actual like story and stuff.
It had the art, it had the writer. It's just the writer didn't.
It had the team. It totally had the creative team. Like it's not for lack of an interesting team or obviously an interesting premise, but just they did nothing with it. It's mind-boggling they did nothing with it. Again, if you want to go a conspiracy theory, my conspiracy theory is that they've tanked this on purpose so that you can go, oh, Mary Peter actually is boring. And it's like Mary Jane drags him down and makes him a lame character if he has kids. Like I don't want to believe that, but honestly, I'm getting there. I'm going crazy. They're making me crazy enough that I could believe that,
I don't know, dude. I'm still taking. I will take boring story married Peter over like miserable bad story cuck Peter for sure.
Yeah.
I don't see the difference anymore, man. Doesn't matter. It's all Spider-Man. It's all shitty Spider-Man.
So sad. That's so sad, dude.
They're gonna hit 1,000 in a couple months. It's the greatest character ever made, and nobody gives a shit.
Not anymore. Yeah.
I liked him. I liked him for a long time. I thought he was really neat, like my entire life. And then the past couple of years, they're just like, no, you don't like him though. You don't. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't like this guy.
But you know who you do like?
Yeah, I do like this guy now. I've had a lot of complaints. Yeah, switcheroo, a guy that I used to have a lot of complaints about, but now I'm totally on his side as Superboy Prime. And he's Superman now.
My store didn't have the main one.
That's crazy, actually.
That looks awful.
They I hate the way they do it because then when you flip open the cover, it's still the original cover, right?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
There's what I wanted.
They do those variants now. I'm just like, can I just rip off the variant cover? Can I carefully remove it? I don't know.
Is it gold or silver, Hunter? I can't tell.
It's gold.
Looks
Who's the art?
It's called the gold.
Sorry to say it again. It looks so bad.
Who did the art?
Me.
Skylar Patridge.
Oh, okay. Me. It's not Mora.
No.
This was great.
But more to the art in the interior, and oh my god. Speaking of people like us, we should do a podcast with us three, Gail Simone, and Superboy Prime, because the first thing he says in this, he looks at the audience and he says, because TCKO just ended, this takes place right after, he says, "Hi, listen, I know all of us just went through one of those big events we all love, right? Event fatigue, blah, 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 cash grabs, blah, blah, blah. Anyways."
Yeah. He says for the next few months, what if you and I just have a bunch of fun? Okay, we'll go on a hero's journey, learn some very important life lessons, beat up superheroes, maybe make a few friends along the way. What do you say? And it's like Superboy Prime's going, listen, man, I know you're tired of status quo changes, but this is gonna be a fun comic, man. Look at Dan Mora's art,
Yeah, love,
and
love.
I'm totally with it, man.
And my God.
Yeah, I'm not your
Yeah.
grandpa's Superman bastard. That's what he says. Goes with Lobo's thing.
That's awesome.
And I also love the issue's called Prime Time, and it's because that's his new catchphrase.
Yeah, it's prime time. Yeah, hell yeah.
But there's a lot of really good stuff immediately in this issue. I loved it. So they're on the Justice League Watchtower and they're scanning Lois, because
Because she had her
she
powers,
just lost her powers again, her Superwoman powers.
Wow, there you go.
And they're all they're walking past like a bunch of commotion. Oh my God, I just realized that they have old school cowboy vigilante riding his horse in the Watchtower. Can you see it?
Nice. Yeah.
But so they walk past a bunch of commotion and Lois is like, what's going on here? And there's a panel of Zatanna, Katana, Huntress, and Vixen all staring at something. And Zatanna's like going, oh, I'd like to see him in a trench coat. Katana goes, I think I know what the S stands for. And then the next page it's just Superboy Prime working out. And they're all watching him work out, which I love that. I love that. It's so funny to me. And Lois is just like, this is like a weird psycho kid version of my husband. And they're all gawking over him.
Yeah, they're all gawking over him.
Well, they see her and they go, "Oh, hey, Lois, sorry, we'll get going now." And you can like Zatanna's face in this.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I love that.
It.
Yeah,
That's
I like
good.
also the idea that they all secretly have a crush on regular Superman too. But like,
yeah, well, because you would.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you would.
here's a younger version.
Yeah, exactly, an available version too.
Okay.
And he's kind of edgy. He's like a little, you know what I mean? Like that's what Huntress says.
He
She's like,
that too late. We'll get.
yeah,
we'll
she's
get
like,
to
is that a
what
scar or
what?
tattoo? Because he's got the Superman logo carved into his chest. And then
Crisis
Vixen
or something.
says it's a brand he gave himself. He's a psycho, but I like psychos, is what Huntress says.
What does the S stand for?
On my
In,
world means hope.
Oh, this is what Katana says, right?
Katana's like, yeah,
Sexy,
don't know
I
what the S
guess.
stands for.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slut. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. He's totally slutting himself out though. He's wearing. He's winking at people. He's winking at us. And
He winks at us and he says, "Does anyone know where fire and ice are?" I just want to say, "Hey," and he winks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, I love him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I read this, I'm like, is this the greatest character DC's ever
Yeah,
made?
I feel like I feel like we've been saying this for a long time, and I think I've mostly enjoyed Tyler's arc of like, yeah, Prime's cool to now fully like adopting him and loving him.
Yeah, well, they've
feel
won.
like he had more-
Williamson's version of him is really good.
Yeah, he's won you over. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
He's
like
so
Prime
good. He's
when he
so
was a villain.
good.
I really did, but I'm totally into the redemption arc because now he's like, okay, I'm going to be Superman. Like, why not? I'm going to be Superman. And Lois is living with the knowledge, like Superman's gone, but she's not worried about it. She's like, how many times has Superman disappeared on me? Like, obviously he'll be back. But this guy is from a world where we're all fictional. So he's heard our inner monologues. He knows our deepest secrets. He knows everything about us. It's really strange to have this guy here. But if he's going to be Superman, he's got to be like a guy. So she tells him like, dude, you got to get a job. Like you can't just be Superman 24/7. You got to do something like with your life, because if you want to be like Clark, you have to pretend to also be Clark Kent, right? You got to be a guy. You can't just be Superman. And Prime is like, no. Fuck that. Like, I don't want to get a job. I'm Superman.
No.
I don't need a
says,
job. I'm Superman. I'll just find some treasure, diamonds, cash those in, and focus on being a superhero.
Oh my
That's what
God,
he
I
says.
love it, dude. I love it. I love it so much.
He has an idea where he's just like, I'm just going to be Superman. You see a bunch of old Superman comics with him replacing Superman.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's fun.
And even when you
That's
see this
so
one
good.
right here, he's like, maybe I'll get a variant or two.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a cute variant, prove everyone I can be good, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get my own #1 issue.
Wow.
And Lois is like, dude, what are you talking about? What's a number
She
one
says,
issue?
what do you mean #1 issue?
I'm like, what is it? What do you mean? And then Josh Williamson pats himself on the back for bringing up an old 90s character. Dang, I haven't seen Ignition in years. Deep cut. Someone brought out their DC Encyclopedia, this random 90s character, I guess.
Yeah. Nice.
But Superboy Prime kicks the shit out of him and then decides, I'm still Superboy Prime, and rips his head off and then goes, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We undraw the thing. We go back to the freaking pencils. And then
Oh,
Prime is like, I got to actually be Superman. That was all in his head. And he did not kill that
oh
guy.
my God, dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's just
so cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then he gets a
Oh my
job at a comic
God.
book store.
Oh my God,
Yep.
dude,
He calls himself
what?
CK. Um, and
But yeah,
the
he
point of
starts to.
this, yeah, what are you saying?
Well, I was just gonna continue the story if you want to have a.
Mm.
Break.
Did you want to say what you were gonna
No,
say?
no,
Hey,
I'm
you
saying
want to
go for it, go
you
for
want
it.
to
Oh,
time
okay.
out? I'm happy to take
Sorry.
over for you.
He gets an apartment. He moves into a place. He has a bunch of comic books that he bought from the comic book store. And his inner monologue here is, uh, okay, I can do this. I can be more than just a
I love
superhero.
this. Yeah.
I can have a real life with a job, apartment, friends. I'll show everyone that I've changed. They'll see me like the Jason Todd of the Superman family, but way less emo.
I love that he says they'll see I'm like the Jason Todd of the Superman family. Like that's so funny to me. He's like,
That's
that's
like
the
his goal.
niche I can represent. I can be the
Yeah, that's
Jason
what I
Todd.
can fit right in there.
Yeah, I can totally fit into that slot of the Jason Todd of Superman. But he basically gets all these comics because he's like, I need to catch up. I know my old lore, but I don't know my current canon. So I'm gonna catch up on Superman right now, see what's going on in the DC universe. Because he mentions he's like, I'm only ever in this universe for like crossovers or events. I never get like the issue to issue stuff.
Yeah.
So I just want to be here and live like a normal person and see what's going on because like I'm kind of touring this place. Like this is not my world. This is crazy for me. I'm from a world where this is all fiction. So this is like sick, you know? Um the Spider-Man thing we referenced before is that he flies away and he goes, Superman, Superman, doing anything a super can, punch a bad guy any size, you're in for a big surprise. And like that's obviously not a coincidence that the Superman Spider-Man crossover where he's in it comes out on the same day that this comes out. I like that. It's good.
That's good.
It's good. It's
He
good
hears
stuff.
someone yell
Damn.
help. He does that because he's not wearing the suit
Yeah,
currently.
he rips his shirt open to just have the he did that with his fingernail. It's disgusting.
Ugh.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did to brand himself.
With
Yeah.
in a
Yeah,
in a
and he
yellow like in a yellow what's it called or maybe in a Green Lantern cage in a sun, something like that, a red
Ugh.
sun.
Oh yeah, he was in an OA prison cell, yeah. So when
Yeah.
Lois sees his apartment now, lives in a really cheap apartment. He's like, well, I lived in an OA cell for like four crossovers. So
Yeah. I was in that book. You ever read that book of the war? What's it called? The Sinestro Corps War. You ever read that one? I'm in that one.
yeah,
So yeah,
he's basically saying
Did you
that.
read that one or win that one?
that's pretty much what he's saying. And then we get this.
Oh yeah, the ending.
We get it. Yeah,
Ruggles
a character
up.
shows up and he goes, "That's bloody
I
interesting,
wish.
isn't it? A new kind of Superman to play
Constantine.
with, one who has all the secrets of this universe. It's time for
Oh,
a
it might.
British invasion. Manchester Black
Oh my God.
is
that
back.
makes sense, yeah. Wow.
Something
But yeah,
else.
he wants Prime because he's like, this guy knows everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love
The next
Manchester Black.
issue is the solicitation for the next issue is everyone still remembers Superboy Prime, how he killed like so many Green Lanterns and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
slaughtered
yeah.
a
He's
bunch
a
of people.
real
Yeah.
bad guy.
A bunch of Teen
Yeah, so
Titans
they're
and
just like,
stuff.
wait,
Yeah.
this guy's like has a lot of deaths.
Tyler, you
So
and
it's
I
like
have
everyone's
the
gonna
opposite
try to stop him.
view of this character because when like Williamson brought him, I don't even remember what it was, but when he showed up, it was like okay, but like I didn't like him because I remember him being the worst dude ever.
No, but I
And
love
you
him
were
in
like, I
Infinite
like him because
Crisis.
he's the worst dude ever. And
Yeah.
now it's like switched around. I'm like,
Well,
look, he's just a guy. Like, you know, he did
I
a
like
few
him.
bad things.
I don't just
You know,
like I
whatever.
like him being the worst dude ever in Infinite Crisis because I also like that in Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is the same character, he's like a little Weasley nerd Superman, you know. Like I like
Yeah.
that you
Mhm.
get the progression of this character in that book 40 years ago and then gets slowly corrupted by the DC universe being so dark or whatever. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I like Infinite Crisis. I think it's good. So
I think it, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Words
I think
to,
he's good
words
in
to
it.
die for, I guess.
is
Sure.
it the best one?
the best Crisis.
It's probably the best one. It's that or
Yeah.
Final
Oh no,
Crisis.
I like Final Crisis a lot.
I
I
think Final
loved
Crisis
it
is a
actually.
little better.
I
On the
don't
None
new,
of them are
on the,
perfect though.
on the latest reread, Final Crisis shot up big time for me. That was like
Reread
peak,
Williams.
legitimately fucking amazing.
Okay,
So
I've not read Final Crisis in like probably like 10 years.
did you see what Grant
actually.
Morrison recently said? Grant Morrison recently apologized for crashing out on Damon Lindelof or whatever about
It's a whole all of
Lanterns.
it was so nothing,
Yeah.
yeah.
Grant
He
Morrison was like,
apologized to him.
I'm just bloody mad that I've written so many Superman stories and they've never invited me to make a movie. He's like,
that's pretty.
it's literally what Grant Morrison said. He was like, I've been making Superman stories forever and they've never gotten me to make a movie. I wrote Green Lantern once.
That accent is somewhere halfway between Scottish and Australian.
I wrote Green Lantern.
That's what my accent should be, dude.
Yeah, I guess that Grant Morrison apologized. Not that I cared about the crash
Why
out.
did he didn't need to apologize. Like what he said was funny.
Yeah.
Because like Lindelof, yeah, I guess he said a joke that was whatever. He was like, yeah, green's
But
dumb.
Grant
And it was
apologized and
nothing.
said, like, really, I was just upset that I've like not been invited into the DCU writers' room.
It wasn't like an action. It wasn't like Grant Morrison, like he's not condemning Lindelof.
They used the cover for my book on the Superman poster, and they also
Okay, now it's
are using the
becoming
Batman.
Yelena.
And now they're using the Batman poster.
Kate
And
Bishop.
Cat Bishop. Yeah, great stuff. Final Crisis, good book. It's like, what if Darkseid was like just energy? Like, imagine this. Imagine if he wasn't even a guy. Darkseid falls through the universe and destroys reality.
What do you
It's
mean?
great.
How do we do? He's right here.
Oh yeah, sorry,
great.
my bad.
What's your
What
favorite
if,
Grant
what if
Morrison?
Batman got sent back in time?
What's your favorite Grant Morrison story?
All-Star Superman, easily.
Is it?
Probably that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably All Star for me too.
I got this
mine
one
would
right
be-
here. It's The Invisibles. I really am very
Mine-
excited to read this.
Mine
This
would
is like
be,
original Vertigo book. Their
Mine would be
original
them being the main villain in the My Chemical Romance song "Sing" and "Na Na 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 Na," because he's best friends with Gerard Way. That's my favorite.
Aw.
Or they are best friends with Gerard Way. Yeah, look at the goat. Look at the goats. Look at him go. Woo! That's sick. Sick.
Hey,
Grant Morrison's
You know,
book
Grant
on
Morrison had
superheroes,
that.
Super Gods, excellent. I would highly recommend that. Very good book.
Yeah, but have you seen the film clip for "Na Na Na" in brackets "Na Na 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 Na" by
No.
My Chemical Romance? It's the
I have
best shit
seen
you've
the
ever
episode of The Big Bang Theory where Neil Gaiman shows up.
seen. Whoa. Different scales, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
Do you trust Batman?
do I
No,
trust
Absolutely
Batman?
not.
What do you mean?
His
Do I trust
judgment.
Batman?
His judgment.
No,
The character of Batman? Would I trust him
Mhm.
if he said something? Probably.
No.
Well, he doesn't trust himself in Justice League Unlimited.
I haven't
All
read
these
it.
villains here.
I
It
didn't
was
read it.
revealed why the villains are joining the Justice League, and they are joining the Justice League because Superman's gone, so they need more people, I guess. So all these villains are joining that you see on this cover here, and it is because Batman doesn't really trust them, so he gets Wonder Woman and Billy Batson to decide
Nice. Great
if
guy.
they should join or not.
I didn't
So,
realize
yeah, it's
you
just-
could see I guess Harley's flipping the bird in the cover.
Yes.
Neat.
And it's like censored.
I don't
yeah.
like that costume. Harley's new costume.
He says, Diana, you were granted the wisdom of Athena. Captain, you of Solomon. I don't trust my judgment here. I'm biased, but I would be a fool not to trust that of the two wisest people I know. So should these villains join the league and they both say, yeah. So
Great.
There's no
yeah,
way.
Lex Luthor, yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lobo, sure.
Wow, look at the two greatest characters of all time in one panel: Guy Gardner and Lobo, dude.
Oh, I thought you were going to
That's-
say Captain Adam and Lex Luthor.
Well, no, yeah, you know how much I love that. You know how
That's
much
all I
I
gotta
love
say
Captain
about
Adam's
this.
trademark, where he goes, "I'm gonna explode.
I'm
And
gonna
everyone's
blow
like,
up.
No,
Ah!
don't do that.
I
Yeah.
think
Grant
I'm
Morrison
gonna drop
wrote a good
Justice League
Captain Adam
Unlimited.
story.
He's
That
dropping it.
that book, you're going to drop
I
it, really?
think. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's not great. I thought it was going to be kind of episodic. You know what it is? It's not what we thought in the sense where it's like
Rotating roster.
rotating roster
arc.
every team,
New-
because
Yeah.
it's more like every
team
issue
for-
just has 1,000 characters that get a panel each and don't do anything.
Mm.
Yeah,
You know,
that's literally it. Yeah.
and I thought it was
The
going to be
first
like, oh,
arc
every
was good because it was a team. You had like Star Sapphire and I don't know, some other people, I'm sure. But
Swamp
was it?
Thing. There was that sick panel of Swamp Thing.
oh yeah,
Remember that?
Swamp Thing. But now it's just everybody is here, and for whatever reason, not that I'm against him, but Kid Flash is in every single issue.
Yeah.
He's like the only consistent member.
There's no
on the
Garn
team.
Demuth though. I'm still upset about that. Or Nathaniel Dusk Private Detective.
Yeah.
Or
fair.
Hex.
Yeah,
We
where
still haven't
is
got
he?
Hex yet.
Oh,
We might.
or Doom 2099. He's like Hex.
Yeah.
And the
Or
Justice League
Camelot
appear
2099 or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Camelot
Camelot
3000.
3000, idiot.
they appear so often in Superman by Williamson with Dan Morrow. So I'm like, that's my Justice League book right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
So
also,
I think
Dan
I'm
Morrow
done.
as well. I also preferred the coloring on Dan Morrow's art in Superman than I did in
It's way
Justice
better,
League, I
yeah.
think. So, I mean, it's a different types, but
I
there
wonder
also
if
was
there's. I'm
this
gonna
issue
check the
this week.
solicitations.
The Flash issue 31.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh
bought a
yeah,
Flash
is
issue.
this the
This
first Ryan
is
North one?
yeah. Brian Morth's on this book, and the bad guy. Guess who the bad guy is?
Oh god.
Guess who the bad guy of this arc is?
It
Heat wave.
No. So the bad guy of this arc.
Is it the Thinker? Is it the epic return of the Thinker after like 20
Oh,
Well,
years?
you
Thinker would be
wish it
cool.
was the Thinker. The bad guy of this arc is Mr. Beast. So essentially,
Oh, I
Wait,
did
wait,
see
wait,
people
wait,
talk
wait.
about
Wait,
this.
So-
Our
there's a-
Discord was talking about
there's a
this.
viral challenge where it's like everyone jump off buildings and record it on and post it on TikTok because the Flash will save you if you do it. Which is, you know
He
what? I'm
would
like,
do
fuck
that.
it. That's funny, actually. And Flash goes on the news and he's like, guys, stop jumping off buildings.
Stop.
All right, because it's crazy and you're going to get hurt. And they're like, so you're telling people that if they jump off buildings, you won't catch them. And he's like,
Dude.
well, no, I'm going to catch them, but like, don't do it. And they're like, so you've got nothing to tell. Like, you can't convince people to not do it. And he's like, I guess not. So it's just a bunch
I
of
think
people
he-
like jumping into
I
the
think
way
he
of
could.
trains, or there's a guy shooting a cannon at himself. And while he's like, where'd you even find a cannon that works? Like,
Yeah.
just doing crazy shit for the internet just to get the Flash to save them while doing it. It's kind of fun.
He should
It's
just
very
like
low
beat them up
stakes, but it's fun.
afterwards though. He should save their lives and then punch them like really hard.
Or fast.
And break reality.
Oh, dude, yeah, okay, that too. Sorry, my bad.
So there's
I'm no
yeah.
longer dropping Justice League. Dan Morrow's on the next arc, and it's King Shark and Batman arguing.
Nice. Some people think Nanawe is the descendant of an ancient shark god.
Hand.
Oh, all right, you got me.
Looks
You got me.
nothing like
I'm in.
Good stuff. Yeah, I liked it. I like this issue of the Flash. I think the art's really good. The art, he's somewhere around. It's very Samney, Gavin Guidry. It's very Samney. It's very Chris.
It
Samney.
is very
Or maybe a bit
Samney,
Samney and or Doc Shanner. I like it.
Looks good.
So
It's good.
genuinely,
I'm
somewhere
glad
in
he's no
between
longer
those
in that
two. You're right.
weird-
It's like more detailed than Samney, but not as cartoon. Oh man, dude, Shanna's art is so fucking good, but like he's never on anything, is he?
Yeah,
Remember those covers for Flash 4, dude? They were the best covers of anything ever made.
Flash Forward. Was those Doc
Flash
Shanner?
Forward. Yeah, dude. Do you not remember those covers?
No.
Bruh.
While wearing
I'm
a
also glad that
Nightwing
Wally's
shirt.
in his regular suit and he's not in the like.
Remember these
black
covers,
and-
dude?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's
Remember-
nostalgia
okay,
right
that's
there.
not. That's a Brett
Brett
Booth
Booth.
one, but
I like
okay,
Brett
that's
Booth.
it. Yeah, like this, dude. Look at
Yeah, I remember that. That was
he's
good.
punching reality, dude. Oh man,
JD got one of those
These-
for free.
That's
Fuck,
iconic
dude.
right there.
Dude, it's so good.
Flash Forward was cool.
Well, yeah, it was okay.
It was.
It's
The,
got our. It was written by our favorite writer, which is cool.
Yeah.
The secrets of the multiverse are mine. Woo.
Where is the Mobius chair right now?
Probably with Mobius.
Your
Or Metron,
mom,
I mean, sorry.
Got it.
No, is he alive?
Metron? I think so. I mean, they're doing the New
Donovan
Gods
hadn't
book with
Blew him up.
Ram V. They're doing that New Gods book. I think
Oh, yeah,
Metron's
true.
in that.
Okay. I was curious where it was.
So,
I also read Green Lantern where Kyle Rayner took the mantle. It was good. There's not much to say on it besides that Kyle Rayner is the Green Lantern of Earth. He's living in Los Angeles. He wants to be an artist, but AI is replacing
Still?
all artists. So
oh
he's
my god,
upset about
dude,
it.
grow the fuck up. He's been trying to be an artist for 30 years now.
Yeah. The book was kind of short. They spent the first 6 pages going over his origin again, but they stopped before the fridge.
Oh, I was literally gonna ask, did they do the
What?
fridge? Did they bring up the fridge thing?
They talk about his girlfriend, and then he's just like, and then some other stuff happened. But anyways,
No, you have to address that. Like that's
No,
it's
they
a
didn't.
staple of
they
comics.
brought up that
speaks
he
like-
was a
they-
White Lantern. I'm like, well, rewind.
Yeah, there's
hold
people
on.
that
What?
There's people that use that term fridging and they have no idea it's because Green
Then it
Lantern's
start- yeah,
girlfriend
exactly.
got shoved into a fridge by
No, dude, it's
major
like a
force, a Captain
yeah, it's
Atom
like
villain.
it's a universal like media
Captain
analysis
Avisham
term
blew
at this
himself up.
point, and
Yeah.
it's Gail Simone talking about Green Lantern.
Yeah,
It's
they
like,
skipped
yeah.
it because he's with the new character Odyssey. He was like a time traveling character, and
Who
he's
is
he's
this
going
written by? Is
Jeremy
this Wade?
Adams.
Jeremy Adams. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Written by a man. Classic. Papering over, important context.
He should have been like,
Yeah, true.
and then I don't even really know her that well, but she got shoved into a fridge or something.
I guess she got,
Well,
like
because
it matters.
Odyssey's just like, how did you even become a Green Lantern? So he talks about that, but
Does he
I thought
describe
I'd just go like that.
the parallax thing? Like how it became parallax someone crazy or no?
No, he doesn't. He describes mostly before he was
How
Green
I was
Lantern, and then
dating
he,
this
he was at the
girl.
nightclub,
We
and
all frowned at it. It seemed
We
a
all
little
knew.
bit weird.
yeah,
Yeah, okay,
it's like I
she's
say this
18 on her
girl,
planet, but dude, she's 12. She's 12. She's 12.
As
Didn't
much of a
mention that
dickhead
either.
as Guy Gardner is, he wasn't doing that, was he?
Yeah.
No,
That's
he
all I'm
wasn't.
saying.
He wasn't.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a good
That was
start
pre-crisis,
for
right?
the arc there. They kind of set up that there's 6 villains that he's trying to hunting down that escape from a prison that have like some sort of emotional spectrum energy on them. He caught one that was like an AI villain for some reason, but it's like art versus AI, I guess. So he stopped them while he was in it, which was cool.
Nice.
While he's going to be in most of this run too, he's like he doesn't trust that Kyle can handle himself, so
I was just
he keeps showing up and being like, "Kyle, you need to get like your life together." He's living in like a terrible apartment and everything.
Oh, that's rich coming from Wally, because
Well, there's a panel where he's like in the apartment and Kyle's like, "I have to unpack. I can't hang out." And then Wally unpacks. He's like, "That's all you. That's all you packed there? There's like 4 objects there. I'm a dad. I'm a husband." Kyle's
yeah, I
like,
got 2 kids, man.
I'm like,
I was
he's
I
got
was
to
just-
Kyle's got to turn around and be like, Wally, didn't you murder like a whole like village of people, dude? Like, shut the fuck
he
up.
didn't
I don't wanna
exist for a
hear
long
it.
time, man. Shut up.
Yeah, you were literally forgotten. No one even knew you, dude.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's funny, like thinking, oh, that whole pedophile thing was pre-crisis Hal. Post-crisis Hal has only massacred his entire friendship, like all of his friends, and I think
They
drunk
blew up a
drove in his
city.
origin story and
Yeah.
did all this stuff, paralyzed his best friend in a drunk driving accident. He's way better.
Yeah.
Man without fear.
But legitimately, all of those are better.
Yeah, probably.
I'm taking genocide Hal over pedophile Hal is all I'm
But I was
saying.
gonna say, it's interesting that they wouldn't bring that up for Kyle. Then, I mean, that's canon, right? That is that would have
it
to
is
still be the
canon.
canon.
Yeah, it is.
I love. I mean, I just love that Kyle Rayner origin because it's so like it's very Spider-Man. Where I think the Guardian just shows up with the last ring,
he
lands on Earth. Kyle's like walking out of the back of a nightclub or something
They
to get
show
some
it here.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He was at a nightclub to get his girlfriend back because they broke up for a minute, and then she's
'cause
like,
she
"You're
was in
gonna
the
have to be better
fridge.
than that." So he walks out like super depressed, and he's like kind of like a little drunk, and then the Guardian shows up and says, "You will have to do."
Yeah, I love that. You're
That's
good enough.
right. That's
You're good
right.
enough.
Yeah.
Because
You will.
the Guardian was just looking for the first person he could find.
Yeah, it's great. Poor guy.
Yeah, that's Green Lantern. It was good. Well, I'm excited that Wally and Kyle have like a book together. In a way.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all, folks.
What did
Um,
everyone think of Born
I read
Again? I
Iron
know
Man.
you would have talked about it at the start. I did
We
not
did
read
talk
Iron
about it at
Man.
the start.
Do
So
you know
you're
what?
gonna have to
You know,
listen.
you know what I read, Tyler? That I couldn't believe you didn't react to it. I was shocked turning the page on whatever issue of Journey into Mystery I was reading, and it was just Mephisto being like, "This is my book now," and then the entire issue is a Mephisto issue, and I was like, "He can't keep doing this to me. He
Yeah.
can't keep just showing up
Hijacking
and
everything.
hijacking books." And it was a good issue, but like, you can't do that. That's not okay.
You don't think that's okay? I think it's
kinda
fine.
Like it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I
do,
think
but,
it's
like
fine.
I
quite like
hate him
Mephisto.
I hate him so much.
Yeah. There's a old 80s mini. It's like Mephisto versus, and it's like Mephisto versus Fantastic Four, Mephisto versus the X-Men versus the Avengers versus X Factor. And the way that his entire plot is he's basically going to get everyone to commit sins so that he can get their souls, right? So there's like a part he convinces Johnny to freak out at a baseball game and uses powers in the stands and makes Johnny think he's killed everyone around him, right? But then for what he does for Reed is that he gets Reed to like they Willie Lumpkin delivers the mail, and it's mail for like Sue, but reads, and it's really enticing though, and he reads the mail, and Mephisto's like, haha, tampering with the mail is a federal offense. I get your soul now. It's like, is that equal?
Awesome.
Is that really equal, man? Is
Yeah,
that
no.
you get your Mephisto gets your soul if you tamper with the mail, if you break federal American laws, and Mephisto gets your fucking soul. That's bullshit.
Dude, everyone's going to hell then.
Yeah, exactly. That's bullshit. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's
and he has Peter's soul. He just has that forever.
Yeah, he's the worst, dude. He's the worst, dude. I hate that guy.
Yeah. God. He's funny though.
Okay. I didn't read Iron Man. I did watch Born Again. You guys have already talked about it. It was pretty good. That's my thoughts.
Good.
Cool.
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
It.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
God, it just like I said
like
this in the Discord,
fog?
but like, do I like all the fog?
Yeah.
I thought they killed him last season. Classic joke. Thanks. I appreciate that. That was really good. I said this in the Discord, right? I think when season 1 came out, and like we addressed the issues of it on the show, but I don't think I was comparing it to the Netflix show as much because I was like, let's just see what they can do at all.
Yeah.
But now this show is in like it's got to prove itself as its own show. It's into its second season, and I think now I'm like, the Netflix show would have done that better. I'm like, oh no, I'm not. Am I becoming cynical? Because like this, oh my
totally,
god, I've ranted about it.
You're becoming so cynical. You're going, this show could never do a deep characterization the way that the Netflix show would have.
Yeah,
that's
but also
clearly you
I'm
being
right.
cynical.
But
yes.
also I'm right. But
Clearly.
also at the same time, man, I don't know that Marvel will ever be able to make something again that will make me feel like half as hyped as like a middling episode of Born Again. Like, dude, I just see that character and I'm like, oh, that's the best thing that's ever happened in my life is that character there.
Daredevil.
You put that dude, you put that suit on, you got the stupid little horns. That's the best thing that's ever been made ever. So even though I have issues, I'm still like, dude, this is the best thing ever.
Are you gonna have issues next week when issue 1 comes out? You gonna get it?
Yeah, of course I am. And then I'll probably wait 5 issues to read, the next, to catch up because that's what I do. Because I just hate reading things month to month. I do. I hate it.
I wonder if it's going to be good. I was thinking about this. I'm like, because I'm excited for it.
Of course it'll be good. Of course it'll be good.
I mean, I just don't know anything about Stephanie Phillips. I just like them
but
giving
Lee Garbett, a good artist.
Yeah, he's great.
Loki.
Yeah.
He did Agent of Asgard. That's good art.
He did the last issues of Batman Before Final Crisis, which are masterpieces.
We don't care about that though.
I do.
No.
It's like Batman from the 50s. He's lived everything that he's done today. It's all in a little black book. But
it's a shocking accent.
But I'm excited for it. I like them giving someone else a chance. She really like, this is a big opportunity for any writer. It's Daredevil. I've totally not read any book she's ever done. So I'm very into it from that aspect where I'm like, oh man, we get to see somebody grow with Daredevil, Yeah. It's cool.
Or it'll get kneecapped after 10 issues. So
yeah, or it's dog shit and they picked the wrong person, but I don't think they would do that.
Because the Ahmed run was like 26 issues, and like people had issues from that from like issue 3.
26.
Like, people were pretty. Yeah, people were pretty like on this isn't as good as it should be, and they kept it going, and they gave him a lot of leeway.
I wonder if it's like Zdarsky's book.
Everything.
Yeah, because it felt it was obviously very good, but it also felt more popular than Daredevil has been in a long time in the comics.
Oh,
so there was a lot of people reading Daredevil for the first time.
Yeah, it was the lightning that struck, dude. It was like everyone was talking about Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil like it was the only comic book that exists, and I think we, as fans of that character, were happy and loved that, but also maybe felt a little bit of like, you know, when the Batman trailer came out and it had Something in the Way by Nirvana, and I was like, no, that's my thing. You guys aren't allowed to make that popular. I think there was a bit of that with Zdarsky Daredevil because everyone was like, Daredevil's the best, and he's never had a single bad issue, and Zdarsky's the best, and it was like, all right, let's chill
I thought
out.
this in
Let's
2016.
yeah, let's just calm it down. Let's just calm it down.
You know what I was
But like
thinking?
I was gonna say, like, I think we talked about this a little bit earlier in the week, but like that Daredevil run, I think gave a false impression about like how big a character Daredevil was, because I think now we're back to realizing that like Daredevil isn't a Spider-Man. He's not even an
Yeah,
Iron Man or a Captain America. You brought this up a lot when season 1 of Born Again came out, but we brought it up during the week that like that show charted awfully. Like it
yeah,
didn't do, and granted it was a mature audience show. It wasn't like the PG, there's lots of CG blood and people being like, oh, go fuck yourself and all of that. So maybe that contributed, but like it didn't do well. And I think it's very indicative of the fact that Daredevil is still he's an underdog character.
it's
He's
a
more
B
popular
list.
than he's ever been,
Yeah,
but he's probably less popular than he was like 5 years ago again, maybe? Like,
yeah. I
I
I think
think.
it's funny because it's one of those characters where you, Zadarsky's book comes out and it's a landmark, and it's like, oh, people are reading Daredevil and never read Daredevil before. And then there's another book, Ahmed's run, and people that only read the Zadarsky book are reading that and they're like, oh my god, this is whatever it is. But you remember, it's like, oh yeah, Daredevil went for 600 issues before Chip Zdarsky, and he's gonna go for
Yeah,
600 more after, and not all
yeah.
those are much of anything. They weren't all anything a lot
No,
of the time, so they're not all gonna be anything. So it's very possible
no,
this
no.
next run, the Stephanie Phillips run, is also just, oh yeah,
All
Daredevil's,
right.
it's a book I'm reading. But I
Yeah,
hope,
yeah,
I do
exactly.
hope that she can reach some new heights. I like the law professor angle.
But
That's at least something different.
I assume, like Tyler, we were reading like Charles Soule's when it came out, obviously, because it was
Yeah,
immediately after
that
Wave.
was
I
also just
remember,
another book.
Good for
Yeah,
Charles
I,
Soule.
I remember the reception at the time was people being like, oh, it's fine, but it's just trying to do what the TV show did, and it's not as good as
yeah,
Mark Wade's run, that ended up being the criticism that people had for Zdarsky after it was finished, where it was just like, oh yeah, that was less Marvel Comics Daredevil and more like extension of the TV show
yeah. The
hybridizing with
Zdarsky run. Yeah,
616. Yeah, so like yeah, it's never always perfect.
yeah.
It really isn't
You know what I
always
was
perfect.
remembering? I remember when the first season came out, and
Mm,
I was 14,
dude.
and I'm gonna tell you how
Don't
dumb,
say that.
how stupid of a young teenager I was. Is that I
Oh, here we go.
remember I was hyped. I was so hyped for Daredevil, right? And I remember the season drops. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it all in one day, right? And then it gets to the point where you're like 9 episodes in of binge watching it from 6 a.m. And I'm like, I still want to have been able to say that I watched this all in one day. So I remember I
Yeah.
got to episode 11, and I decided, I was like, I'm gonna skip 12 and go to the end.
Oh,
And I
oh,
did that.
dude.
And it's the
Oh,
episode where Ben Urich dies,
Ben
right?
Urich
Yeah, and
dies,
I'm like,
dude.
what happened to Ben Urich? Where is he? Why isn't he in this show anymore? Because I
Dude.
remember, I know, I was 14. I remember just being like, "Where's the costume? This show's called Surf
Yeah.
Dracula. Why is he surfing, man?" I just remember, I just remember being like that at 14.
Uh,
And nowadays, I'm like, dude, what a fucking idiot I was. Oh god,
I
I
still,
was just
oh
thinking about
man.
that.
To be fair, like that season was, oh man. I think because we were starting out, had like all the movies. I don't think we were
There we go. By the way, we're
necessarily
back on
prepared.
Netflix Daredevil.
Yeah, we are literally
Oh my
back on
God. Can we
Netflix.
just get to Arrowverse already?
So in Elseworlds, when John Wesley Ship showed, no, like I remember, and I think I've said this like 5 or 6 times,
I
or
was at a
six or
bloody
seven.
camp when the trailer
I
came
was at a
out.
bloody camp. No, but I remember like
Me
speaking
and
of
me mates
online
were
discourse. I
like, "Oh,
remember
Daredevil,
when
he's like a bloody idiot with a red suit."
no, it was that first photo came out where it was like Charlie hunched on the roof in the black costume, and I
Yeah,
remember the reception of people being like, "This looks cheap. This looks like shit," and I was just like, "No, no,
Yeah,
Daredevil's
I remember that
cool."
too.
And the Ben Affleck, and I remember like God, the hype for that was unbelievable. But I also remember maybe not being prepared for how dark it was. Where when you start watching that show, it is kind of a hard binge. Like
Yeah,
it's not an.
totally.
I watched the first 4 episodes, and I don't know if it was
Bowling
related,
ball.
but I got like extreme vertigo, as in like my vertigo was so bad I couldn't see, and I was like, has this show made me dead? Has it made me blind? Because I was like
Yeah.
having to walk down the hallway, touching the walls to see where I
Yeah.
was going, bro. And like I have forever associated that feeling with that show where it's like so grim that it's like sickly. So I can't
Yeah.
even imagine binging all 13 in a day. Because you get to the end of it,
12.
you'd be like, no, it's 13 episodes.
I watched.
Oh yeah,
12
yeah, you're right. Sorry. Dude, I was ready to throw hands. I'm like, actually.
For him,
But
it
yeah,
was.
God. Yeah, what?
It's just crazy they just
like-
forgot about the Ben Urich plot out of nowhere.
It's
They just decided to give up.
I don't know. This is so probably nothing, but I loved that we saw a photo of him in this episode of
Yeah, like
Daredevil.
that's
Like,
it.
I was just like, oh, it's canon, even though we know it is. But
Yeah,
it was like,
BB
oh, this
Urich is
tie-in.
literally a
Obviously
character
it
in the
is.
show. I like her. I like you know what I think is horse shit, real quick about Born Again. Nobody would ever take those stupid videos seriously. That would never be anything.
the Kingpin
Dastardly
one.
do-gooder.
Oh.
Oh, it's me. I'm Wilson
It's-
Fit. No, never. Bullshit.
Yeah,
That's so
it's
stupid.
It's very old school. That's early 2000s, late 90s. Like,
Yeah.
what is
Anonymous.
that? No, what's his name? Max Hedron or whatever. That like
Oh,
whole
yeah, yeah, yeah.
thing. Also, that's clearly her, right? She's just like destroying
Yeah.
her own image, but to also destroy his. It's cool. I like that.
Not everything.
They're
has
making
releases
those
under
little
my name.
vignettes mean something, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah, except
guess.
all the freaking green screen.
Hey,
I'm in
man.
New York City,
so
baby, and it's just like it's clearly a green screen.
It's the end
yeah.
of Brave New World. We're
Yeah.
standing here with the cherry blossoms.
Look at all
No,
these
you're
cherry
not.
blossoms.
They're so beautiful. Yeah.
Well, look at this one
Wow.
landing in my
It's
hand.
Harrison Ford, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's grabbing one, but like the motion is like slightly out of sync. It's like
He's doing the
Sean
Mickey
cleaning
Mouse
episode
Disney
with comedians
Channel.
pin.
Yeah. God,
Oh, man.
I'm Harrison Ford.
you're watching
My God,
Captain
it was
America.
Harris.
You're watching Captain
Hey,
America:
I
Brave
watched
New
I
World.
watched Far From Home and I had a fun time with it.
Yay!
I'm out.
Yay!
I'm
Yay!
Fun
I
time.
I'm
forgot
out.
about that.
I'm out.
Yay!
Yippee! Yippee!
Oh, that makes me happy.
It's fun.
Far
The Peter
Yeah,
Far
you
From
like the part
Home
where-
and The
where-
Dark Knight Rises. What else are you going to be wrong about that I was right
it's-
about?
I bumped it up half a star.
Guardians 2?
Do I
like
think the audience
Guardians
is
too.
wrong? Yes.
Oh, yeah, you do. You're right. No, it's JD. JD doesn't. Yeah,
Why'd
so-
you rub your nipples while you said that?
I went like this.
Oh,
My nipples are
okay,
huge.
sure.
That'd be crazy.
Well, we've seen you've got weird nipples. That's how you got that model.
I do, yeah. They're kind of like
remember
pepperoni
when you-
slices.
Remember when you got hired by that guy to pour milk on yourself, but you were a kid? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's
And
crazy.
that's it for a hero story. We'll see you guys next week as we review Three Jokers 10 years
Ah! Yeah,
Ah,
we're going to
yeah.
review Three Jokers. You
later.
know what?
Technically, it has been
I-
10 years since the reveal that there were three Jokers.
Yeah, fuck you.
Dude, oh my
I-
god.
I,
Yeah, that's
um,
right.
Yeah. Oh my god, that DC Rebirth issue set up a lot, didn't it? we're still
We
we're
will
still
get
living
into it
off of
next
that
week
DC
and
Rebirth
not
issue.
This week.
What was I gonna say real quick? Oh, I know what I'm picking next week. And you fucked me over so hard, Harper. And I'm gonna fuck up this podcast. And I feel like I'm gonna win, and we're gonna read the worst fucking comic book ever, and I'm so excited.
We're all reading metal.
Dude,
All about metal.
it's metal or it's Heroes in Crisis. Dude.
All right.
It's
See you guys next week.
God,
Bye-bye.
book
See you next
club's
week.
really-
Bye-bye.
It's falling apart.